Hey, y'all was living different. Y'all was living different.
Hold on, do y'all need help? Y'all need assistance? I can
No
help
problem
her
with it.
while you help. Yeah, I can do that. Here, let me just get.
I ain't got no. Honestly, I ain't got no problem
Let's do
with it.
this. Like, you know, I'm at a point where it's just like I just need my own space.
You need, yeah. I'm with you on that. I'm with
I
Kay.
don't
I need
mind
the space.
I don't mind waking up, making breakfast with y'all, eating, having some mimosas, getting
Right.
all, you know.
Talk about the
just
crazy
saying.
stories, but while I'm doing what I do, I'm gonna need.
But you
y'all to
won't
be
be
out
there
here.
on time. Is the thing. You won't be there on time. Neither one of y'all would be there on time.
So,
We'd be like, "Hey, yo, let's meet here in the morning after everything."
Oh yeah, you lost me. Yeah, no, I'm
if
gonna be
it's to
honest
the
with you.
point that we just, because like I said last time. Hold on. Hey, Miss Carter.
First off, I tried to give y'all a warning that I was unmuted, but y'all ain't, you weren't paying attention.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, you're definitely right. My bad player.
You got it.
But I was like, I hope they ain't talking about no crazy, because I'm gonna catch their ass in 4K real quick. Well,
Because I
1080p.
was literally about to do something crazy. Not gonna hold you. Respectfully.
What the hell are y'all talking about anyway? Are y'all talking about DreamCon?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I figured.
bro, you still gotta take that G out of my name for my Twitter or for my X.
The G, because it's just 2-ton gaming.
Mm-hmm.
Not
It's because-
gaming.
Yeah, Twitter's weird. Twitter's just fucking weird. That's the only platform that won't match the rest of my name.
Look, I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know when I'm gonna do it.
Fuck it, let it rock. They'll find me.
Wait, who's going? Welcome in, everybody.
Welcome in.
Welcome in, everybody. How is everybody doing today? So I will say this.
I apologize to Kay. Personally, apologize to Kay for the awful thought that I had. I'm not going to reveal or share the awful thought was, but I would just go ahead and apologize.
Anywho, we haven't uploaded shit to YouTube. Hey YouTube, because this is definitely going on YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
In my world, bro. What's popping? You
What's good?
Sorry about the hiatus. Look, I know you see us right now. We all together for the first time in like 2 months.
Forever.
Actually, not even 2 months. When was the last time? Like the last time all four of us was together was when I was technically
When you were out, when you were gone.
Yeah, at BlurCon.
Yeah.
BlurCon. Yeah, that's
And then he showed up.
Has it really been that long?
yeah.
It's been that long.
Technically, with us all four of us being together.
Yeah.
And then before that was when we first had our interview with you.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right then.
But yeah.
It's
been a
okay.
minute.
He just abandoned us like a dad that just said
That's
"I forget milk and never
crazy.
comes home."
That's
Wild.
crazy.
Wait. I want to clarify. You talking about Killums, right?
You nigga. Nigga out here damn near every week. What? It was 1 week that I wasn't able to be here. One, and I still was here on the week that I wasn't supposed to be here.
Listen, I was gonna agree to it if she was talking about you. I'm just saying. Look,
That's crazy. That's wild. That is wild.
Exactly. Life be
do
life, bro.
Life do be life in. But again, welcome in everybody. This is the interlude. This is officially going on YouTube because we gotta put some content out there. We can just streaming on Twitch is fine, but we gotta put some stuff out there. Like I got to put the shit. Like I have the videos.
Reach other audience members, yeah.
Yeah, I have the videos and stuff to put on TikTok. I just gotta do it. But yeah, we here. What's up, everybody? Like, how's everybody doing? What's popping? Brand
new whip this.
Look, we was on the same wavelength there. It's okay.
Yep. Stop. I was hoping y'all was gonna finish it.
Look, even though she get on my nerves, but she's my woman best friend.
I be wanting to choke the shit out of him, but you know.
And I want to hit her with that Peter Griffin roundhouse.
That's
straight
crazy.
to the forehead.
That's not where I thought you was going with that, but I'll take it.
I didn't think he was going with that either, but
What you know what?
We just gonna let it happen.
We
We gonna let that roll. We gonna let it rock.
Welcome in, Lulu. Man,
That's gonna be a really good time.
anybody seen any crazy shit this week?
Not really.
I seen a crazy ass post.
Uh-oh.
Y'all want to get into that? Hold on, I got you. I got you. I got you. Where that post at? Here it is. All right, so it's this friend or this person I went to school with, but he's a content creator, and he's one of those people that try to do like the problematic shit to get clout, which I feel is really stupid, but that's just me. But he said, "What's another way to contact a girl when she blocked you on everything?"
Hopes and dreams, nigga. Like, what do you mean?
And what's crazy
Right.
is in the comment section, he said, "Email, nigga. If you gotta reach a girl by email, hang that shit up, bro. Leave that alone. Leave it alone.
Why?
Not Cash
Why?
App. Somebody said Cash App too. I had this conversation with somebody.
Contact me through Cash App. Go
Right.
ahead. Because
Send some money and be like, hey, girl, I miss you.
Right, send
Thank
$1
you.
each time. Be like, hey, unblock me. What's up? How you doing today? I miss you. Blah, blah, blah.
And I'm gonna have you continue to send that dollar each time until I get to where I need to get to, and I'll take that shit out and pay what I need to pay for, respectfully.
Crazy. Listen, I you know what I ain't even. If you do that, I can't even be mad. I can't even be mad because at that point, you just kind of stupid. Like, listen, if they block you on everything and you just sending $1 just to try to get, ain't that much of a commitment in the world, bro. Let it go.
Hell
Let it die.
bro. Like,
Let
for
it die.
Like,
Ain't no fucking way. You blocked me. Shit, that's okay. All right, fine, bye.
Yeah,
Through
it's
email?
raps,
through email?
bro. Through email.
That
is
email
crazy.
shit is crazy as hell.
That's how you really know that people really do be going over and fucking beyond for no apparent reason. Bro, there's other females. Obviously, she ain't for you.
Exactly.
Move around. Just move around. It's okay. Take the loss. Take
Yeah.
the loss. Move around.
We got some out of what 350 million people in this country, half of which are women. I understand they're not all single, but that's still a couple million you can pick from.
Mm-hmm.
By all means,
Mhm.
please.
Please. Just
Definitely take that loss. But I want to also say something real quick while it's on my mind because I know my ADHD brain is gonna probably forget. For anybody who's watching on YouTube, if you wondering like, because this is one of them chill streams. Like we just chilling, we just vibing out, catching back up because again we haven't seen Tuta in a hot minute. But I'm sorry to put you out there like that.
Now listen, I be ghosting, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I be fading. I ain't gonna hold you. Ask anybody who knows me in real life; they'll tell you the same. I did. It's a bad habit.
But you had a reason though. You had a legit reason why you dipped out. You had a legit reason. But yeah, so we'll be talking to chat and stuff like that and stuff like Jesus Christ. We'll be talking to chat, answering their questions. They got questions or just shooting the shit. So if you wondering like who the hell we talking to, what person? Well, your ass should have been here. You should have been in the stream. You should You should have been on the stream. So with that being said, go the URL whatever gonna be in the description. So come follow us on Twitch, and then when we go live, get that noti. You can participate in the conversation. But usually the YouTube is more for people who want to watch the podcast that just missed it, and it was like, okay, I missed the podcast. Killam's gonna upload it on YouTube on Wednesday, so boom. Don't forget, block people can still leave you voicemails. I did not know that.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. That's crazy.
Especially for iPhones, I didn't know that. I was looking at my iPhone. I was like, I blocked a bunch of people.
Is that the same on Android? Because block people can't message me, as far as I know, or call me.
Okay, so I know that block people can still text you, but it won't get delivered.
Yes.
I didn't know that if block people called you, that they can still leave you a voicemail.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that they can hear the voicemail and then it just doesn't get sent to you.
Yo,
That's what I thought.
At all.
I got a question.
I knew that they can leave it. I just thought it just didn't.
What's your question?
I have a question. This might explain a lot about me, but I do have a question. All right, so I recently recently was on Facebook, just chilling, viewing people on my suggested friends list, right? And one of the people that popped up was my ex's mother. So I'm gonna just be a little nosy, you know what I'm saying? Just try to see where people are at right now, right? So I click on her photos and I look at a recent photo from July of them at the beach. I saw a picture of my ex. Am I the asshole for just being like, damn, you busted now?
Oh, hear me out because y'all know Zahn is my spirit animal. No, because I've definitely looked up exes and be like, oh damn, you were chopped, like yo.
Listen, it definitely gets like that.
Yeah, I told my wife about it, right?
It definitely gets like that.
Because they go by the same nickname, all right?
That's crazy.
So, yeah, I know, it's completely insane. So we're not even gonna get into that whole situation there. But I told my wife about it, and she was all like, "Oh, so you lucked out, huh?" And I was like, "Yeah, I got the better one."
Damn. No, Mono, I ain't gonna hold you same. I thought he was gonna be like, he hit up the mom. I'm about to say, damn, this nigga.
Bro, I was waiting for it.
That's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that too. Like,
no.
Mother.
I'm just glad we always on the same page and thought it was like this nigga was gonna be like,
Yeah.
Mother.
That's
I was waiting for I smashed the mom story. I was waiting to hear it, bro.
Right. I was waiting for that too.
Nah, I don't do that.
We don't smash moms.
I mean, that's not what we're talking about. That's not what we said. That's not what we said.
We don't smash moms.
No, we smash moms around here.
I don't know who told you that, but I missed that memo.
The years have not been
I've
grinding.
smashed a couple moms and a couple dads.
Crazy.
What?
That reminds me of that.
Listen, you're dropping your kids off at school, and I'm your. Oh, we should go for coffee. Let's talk about your.
Lord, ma'am.
Not you planting the seed, bro.
When I tell you, play out the ass. I have role play out the ass.
Not the foreplay out
there. Isn't that video of the dude that's talking to one of his classmates? And it was like, you better not talk about my mama. And he was like, your mama's so fat, jumped in the air and got stuck. He was like, all right, I'll see you. And he left. And he gets home. The dude that made the joke gets home. And he was like, Mom, I'm home. And he opens up her door to her room. And it's the dude that he made fun of in the bed with his mom. And he's like, what the fuck? What's going on? And he was like, I told you not to make fun of my mama. So now I fucked yours.
Hey, yo.
Hey, that's a WS revenge story.
Bro,
for real.
He was like, you gonna get it when my dad get home. He was like, your dad's already home. He's there at the edge of the bed.
Shit.
Yo. Family.
Like, yeah, I'm your new daddy, bitch. I'm your daddy now.
Crazy.
Not extending the family tree. That's crazy.
Extending the family tree is wild. It is wild.
Imagine this lady. I'm your new daddy. Now I heard about your report card. Where my bill at? Yeah, flap.
I saw this video, right? And I think y'all probably would have seen it on TikTok as well. When y'all go out to eat as a friend group, doesn't matter the expense level, whatever. Do y'all do that shit where y'all split the bill? I need to know y'all thoughts on that, whether you do or don't.
It depends on if we have decided what type of get together is it.
Okay, let me give you some background. Let's say y'all go out to eat. Y'all going out as a group, somebody's birthday, whatever. It has not been decided that you're gonna split beforehand. For context.
It has
not been decided that y'all gonna split beforehand. It is assumed, but not decided.
Okay.
I ain't splitting shit. I'm paying for what the fuck I ordered, and that's it. The fuck? Ain't no one bill. It's gonna be separate bills.
Me and my friend literally just go ahead and get whatever we're gonna get.
Unless I unless I said, "Oh, I got this person," I'm
Yeah,
paying for my goddamn self.
that's yeah. Because
Okay.
usually, if it's like something like a celebration like that, and if it's not said,
Right.
we don't want to have an hour of trying to debate of who's paying for what and what we need to split. Bitch, I'm paying for this. I'll pay for half her meal. Y'all can pay for the other half. That's it.
Look,
I'm not sitting here for another hour. Figure it out. I've already came to the conclusion that I was gonna pay for something for her. So yeah.
unless
So
it
y'all
was one
can
of those ordeals where, like, in my, like, you get there and you in your mind, you just like, oh, I'm finna pay for my own thing.
Oh, I just
Until
assumed
somebody
I'd
be
pay
like,
for somebody else.
all right, I got everybody's meal. I'm be like, huh? Oh, you got it? Bet, nigga.
That should be making me
Bet.
happy.
Right.
That's like when my
Okay.
brother be doing that. I'd be like, oh, you go. Go ahead.
I wanted
Oh,
to get y'all's answers for that because the video that I saw, that's why I thought about it. We were talking about family and group stuff. It was some woman's birthday, and I looked into a lot of this shit. And people online, of course, always have the weirdest extremes when you look into shit.
Mhm.
So they all go out. Again, this wasn't talked about prior to. This wasn't like anybody agreed on this. It was one of the chick's birthday, and apparently it was assumed that they all split a bill. And when they went out, the people that they got, two people got into an argument with the rest of the table because they all wanted to split the bill. Now, the two people who wanted to not split the bill ordered like pasta, something light. Motherfucker was over there ordering steak and lobster, lamb. They had fucking bottles of champagne. And I get it. It was sister's birthday. I could have paid for a glass of champagne, something like that for the birthday.
Right.
Cool. But they going in on these dudes, and the dude is upset because he's like, I ain't splitting the bill. I'm paying for what I bought. Like, you ordered steak and lobster, you got shrimp or whatever the hell else you ordered over there. I'm not paying for all that. And like, as always, people in the comments who they all are apparently online millionaires. Well, I don't think that's a problem. We would have split. Like, I think that's stupid. If you don't come to agreement with me before we go to this restaurant and say, hey man, we going out to eat lavishly, we all want to split the bill. You down for that?
Look,
If you don't say that beforehand, your ass is out of luck. I'm paying for what I bought. Here, get a shot for the birthday girl. Y'all can figure the rest of that shit out.
Right.
You saw that video? It's a Raptor. You know what I'm talking about.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
It.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't give a fuck how much money I got. I can be a millionaire tomorrow, nigga. I'ma still have a broke mentality. Watch, bet money.
100%.
It's not
The
even
broke
that. It's
mentality.
just-
It was a
it's
lack
just
of respect.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
like,
that's true. True.
You can't just be forcing somebody to pay for the shit. You're going. First of all, why are you in my pockets?
Right.
Why are you in my pockets just assuming that I'm gonna pay for half of this shit?
And they yelling
Like-
at me, so why'd you come out for? Like, motherfucker, I go out with my friends all the time, and not a single time have I, like, we used to go camping as an example every year. I haven't done it because I wasn't here in Arizona last year. We go out to Sedona every year. We camp for the weekend. We go into Sedona and we get a nice little breakfast. It's a Spanish spot that's like 3 miles from the campsite or whatever. We go there and we get there, and they're not super cheap. You know what I'm saying? I go and I sit down. Sometimes I'll bring a date, and I order like steak and eggs at breakfast, and that's like a $20 fucking meal by itself. That ain't including the sides, the extra coffees, the special espressos that I get. None of that. I'll pay for me. I'll pay for my date. But I don't go to that spot and order Spanish omelets and steaks and English muffins and fancy shit, and then look at the rest of my table and go, why'd y'all go camping with me then? Like, why'd y'all come out if we wasn't gonna split the bill?
That's
Like,
some dickheads.
that's a dickhead move, bro.
Yes.
Like, you literally are just gonna ruin a friendship just because you're trying to argue with me, saying I have to. First of all, you ain't my daddy and you ain't my mama. Even if you were my daddy or my mama, they wouldn't even say all that. Like, why?
It's just a weird thing.
It's a whole money thing. Now I'm not. Listen, if you were arguing with me about forcing me to split a bill when we didn't discuss any of this, I just assumed I'm paying for my shit and I'll get something for the birthday girl, birthday boy.
Exactly.
Because it's their birthday. I'm gonna give something. I don't owe any of y'all extra shit. The fuck?
And bro, it was like a good 12
Any of
people too.
Oh,
If
that.
that's just me, like,
Bro.
honestly, the only time I ever cover somebody that's
No.
not me and my wife, right, is like if it's my birthday because I'm feeling all my niggas. It's either that or like if it's your first time doing something. Like for a hot minute, I was covering people's con. I'd be like, yeah, all you gotta do is just pay for the hotel room. I got your con ticket. Like, this is your first con ever? I got you.
something that was offered. That wasn't expected of
Yeah,
you.
that was offered.
Yeah.
Like they didn't expect that from you. That's the thing. People are just, yeah, it's an entitled mentality. That shit is dead to me.
I
I'm
don't even
sorry.
think it's entitled. I think it's one of those things, especially in like our community. We have this thing where we like to try to look. What's the word? Luxurious. Let's go with that. We like to try to look luxurious, especially when we go out places. And we do things like ordering outside of our means and then putting the burden amongst all of us instead of fucking like going, hey man, I got enough food for a spaghetti plate. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker $12, that's what I'm getting. No, we want to look fancy and get champagne and lobster. Like that bill, when it came out, everybody would have had to pay like $700 per person.
Hell no.
Per person. Like it was a crazy bill. It was a crazy bill.
I got $20 in my pocket. The fuck you mean?
I'd have been with everybody else. Bro, I was like, y'all got it. That's half my rent for one meal. Y'all crazy.
Right, y'all. I was like, did y'all just get paid like twice today or something? Because this ain't it.
Right. Did y'all get a bonus and ain't tell nobody? Like,
right, because I could have used this money for some grocery shopping and some other stuff. I could have paid some bills with this. What you think I just have $700 just laying around?
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Oh, y'all got me. I'm sorry, y'all got me fucked up.
That actually.
I wanted y'all's thought process on that because that was wild to me.
That actually brings up something else that I've seen before. So I kind of want all my women to come out alert for a hot second because I got a question for y'all. And dudes, y'all can put y'all 2 cents in as well, but I really want to hear from the women.
I'm gonna shut up and sip my tea. Let me get rid of the spoon. It's gonna be good.
If you and your man go out to eat or to a bar, I'm gonna put it like that. Go to a bar, and you bring your other woman friend out with you. Do you expect your man to pay for your friend's drink or meal too?
I want to hear this. I want to hear this. Is gonna be good. I want to hear this.
Oh, okay. Did you see something that you brought this up? Was it a black couple? Okay.
Because the friend was like, "Oh, you broke, all that good shit." You're like, "Why the fuck you bring me out of?" I'm like, "Bro, what the?"
Let me tell you something. If my friend, first of all, I don't know who the fuck you looking at my man's pockets for, because we just brought you along just because we were being nice, bitch. You couldn't. I'm sorry. Because I know damn well my friends wouldn't say that shit either. Because I know my friends and they wouldn't say that, and I wouldn't say that because I'm not going to assume that my man's nigga is going to pay for me too. I'm not assuming that. That's not my nigga. I'm not sucking on that and fucking on that. That's not my nigga. So I'm going to assume that I'm not going to do that. Now, granted, I do have friends that are in relationships and their dudes pay for my stuff. And I'd be like, bro, like, it's cool. No, I got you. Like, I'm just trying to be. And I was like, okay, like, with this girl, let him pay for your shit. I'm like, okay, I ain't gonna say nothing. She was a little too much. And her friend should have really corrected her because that really pissed me off.
What's crazy? No, she was with her friend. She was like, "So why you ain't gonna pay for my friend? Why you acting like you?"
Was
yeah.
Now that's too much. I'm not gonna do that. Do that. That's something I will not do.
Yeah.
That's something I will not do. And there's women that are just.
What's she trying to get into?
Just be like.
Why your friend?
I got my girls. You need to pay for this shit. That's not my mentality. That's just not me. That's just not me.
Look, if
I invited her, I'm gonna pay for her. Now listen. Yes, but I don't expect my man to pay for her. That's just me, though. That's just me. Now, I've been, like I said, most of the men here, they will pay for the shit. Like with the last party, our girl just had her 30th birthday. And we had our friend and her bae came out. He paid for all of our drinks. There was about 10 of us bitches in there. He paid for all the shit. Okay, that's her birthday. Like, I'll pay for hers too. Okay, I'll pay for hers too. That's cool.
That's
him. That's him. But if you gonna go off on your dude and be like, nigga, you being broken. First of all, why are you tearing this man down?
Look.
First of all, Why are you tearing this man down?
If I'm dating a girl and we go out and she said, "Why you ain't paying for my friend? Like, why you acting like you broke?" I'm gonna look at her as crazy. I'm like, "Huh? Okay, bet." I'm gonna get the waiter, whoever was like, "All right, this is me. I pay for this," and I'm gonna dip. And they gonna be like, "Where he go?" And she gonna call me. I'm like, "Oh, I'm at home." I thought she was gonna pay. No, since you want, I'm broke and shit. You can pay for it. You got it. That's you. Block me too.
Single.
Exactly. Block my number because I'm single as fuck now. Because what the fuck?
Right now, to be honest with you, when I saw that, I thought that was her friend that was going off, but I didn't realize that it was the actual girlfriend that was going off.
Yeah, it was both of them.
Why are you going off? It's just like, it's not that deep. It's not that deep. It's not that deep.
It's this new mentality that they have with getting money, bro.
And okay, so can I go back to the conversation that we had last week about, the emotions and stuff like that, and how
that was a good ass conversation, by the way.
Somebody told me, a male told me that he didn't like how masculine I am. I have a masculine, like it just comes out. And I was just saying there's just certain things that happen to me that masculinity just comes out. And it just happens. There's sometimes you say something and it triggers and I feel like I have to defend myself. That is a defense mechanism. That is something I'm working on, but that is something that I literally just grown into because of the certain type of individuals that I had to deal with in the past. It's not like I'm trying to stomp on your fucking ground and be like, yeah, I'm the fucking female and I'm gonna run this shit and I got big balls than you. It's not that at all. Nigga, you can go ahead, pull my hair, call me a little slut, come in my face if you want to. I'm gonna let you do all that. I'm gonna let you be the man. I'm gonna let you be the man. But if I feel like some type of way there's something triggering me, it's just because that's gonna come out. So when females nowadays have this whole mentality of like, I'm gonna get my bag, I'm gonna get my money, my own money, I'm gonna get my car, but I need a man that will be able to do this, and this, and don't say shit to me, and don't yell at me, and don't have arguments with me because I'm that bitch. There's females like that. There's a lot of females like that. There's a lot of females like that. Okay?
Listen, bro. Listen, hear me out. And I'm not saying I'm with it, but that mentality, look, I'll give you credit, Kay, because you have a pretty good ability to self-diagnose when it comes to things that you need to work on. I will give you credit on that. You real good about that.
That took me a while. But, it took me a while. But
you real good about that. Here. But that kind of mentality though is what sparks these fucking red pill YouTubers and podcasts and shit like that. And they don't do men as a whole justice. Granted, the things that get said, they're said in a dickish way while they have some facts to them, but they're said as shock value in a demeaning way. One, because it gets views, but two, because it's just a way to be angry and clap back. However, this is where it comes from. But I gotta admit, good luck finding a reasonable partner if that's gonna be your mentality, because it's not gonna work.
It's literally and I had this conversation with them, and it was just a lot of us are hurt, okay? It's just, it is what it is, baby. A lot of us is hurt. Bring it in, I'll give you a hug. A lot of us is hurt. And there's certain ways of how we move and how we interact, and it just comes off as just bro, you're fucking fucked up. You're fucked up. That's okay. Everyone's fucked up. No one's fucking perfect. If you were perfect,
you'd be bored.
I don't know. That shit we'd be fucking bored. Hello.
Yeah.
Bored.
My man, where'd you get a yo-yo from?
Bro, she be doing the randomest shit ever.
My nigga just pulled out a trick yo-yo from nowhere.
Now you can't do that to us when we I have ADHD, bro. I just be bro. I want a yo-yo.
Bro, y'all miss it. Y'all miss it. She was in here earlier talking about, I want pizza. I want some chicken nuggies. Bro,
I can't do all them tricks, but I can.
I do want chicken nuggies. Oh
no,
I said I want a
toddler, bro. Yeah, you want Pop-Tarts.
I was I want Pop-Tart bites. Hi, Zone. I saw you pop in.
Yeah, I saw you, Zone.
Hi. Hey, babes. But no, it's just a lot of us are hurt, and then it's like when we get into, you know, either situationships, relationships, or just even meeting a new person and trying to open up, it's just like, bro, I don't want to open up because I don't want to get hurt. And then it's just like, all right, well, I guess we both ain't gonna open up because we both gonna feel like we're gonna get hurt. It's just like, I'd rather be single and work on cars, and that's okay. That's fine. I mean,
It's
we came
okay,
into
though.
this life single.
Look, it's the way I'm single and working on content. That's all I'm doing. I'm single and working on
It's
content.
just like, but it's just like, we have people for us. Like, how many people are in the world? Like, we have people for us. We do.
The word. How many people are in the country?
In the country, yeah, yes. We have people for us.
46 million to be exact. Actually.
Yes, we have people for us. It's just like, I think just with the females nowadays, they just, it's like we're trying to go back and forth with this masculinity with these other dudes, and then they be like, nah, these niggas is bitches, like they're so sensitive. And I'm like, bro, chill out. Like, y'all said y'all wanted a sensitive ass nigga. Nah, bitch, like I need a whole nigga that's this. Okay, well, how about
Pick a
this?
struggle, goddamn.
Bruh.
For real, because God up there, the universe, your ancestors is like, bitch, I'm trying to help you. I need you to work with me. I'm trying to give you something.
What's
now
crazy?
You said you got all of this, and he has 5 other things that's not hitting your list, and you said fuck him.
Right. And here's what's crazy to me. Like, there are 2 things that I have with this. One, I think we've forgotten a basic foundry of life. And when it comes to love and life, there are no guarantees. Like, you got to make consequences and trade-offs. Period. That you can apply that to literally anything. Relationships, to be exact. Like you said, we're hurt. A lot of us are hurt. But the thing is, we've all been hurt at some point. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about it like this way. Hey, listen, do I want to be alone? Yes. But then don't worry about it. Do I want to be alone? No. Then in order for me not to fucking be alone, I'm going to have to do some things. I'm going to have to try to be the best person I can be for the type of person I want, which means I got to either work out, have talents, know some shit. You know what I'm saying? I got to do all that. But on top of that, when I meet said person, I just can't stand in front of them and be like, I'm an artist and I work out and I make content. I'm the best. Like, I still have to be willing to open up and take that risk. Yeah, can I still get played? Sure. Can I still get hurt? Sure. That is a consequence and a trade-off to trying to find a partner. There are no, like, I understand we want to mitigate that damage, but there's no such thing as the perfect partner or being the perfect self to be ready for a relationship. There's going to be problems. You're going to have to work. You're going to have to figure it out. And I think we've lost that as a society because we have this instant gratification with the internet now. And the first time something's fucking wrong or you're not the absolute perfect mentality when I meet you, wad them up, throw them aside, find somebody else. It's a huge problem in the dating world right now. It's a huge issue.
It is. It is. It definitely is.
I just want to say something real quick. Something that Lupus said. You said God said you want a sister to do, so I gave you gay men. I'm assuming that you're joking, but at the same time, everybody can read that properly. I just want to say that's not true. Because there are some straight men that are sensitive and they are able to in tune with their emotions. Hell, most of the time they're not even sensitive; they're just in tune with their emotions. I know
that's the other thing.
A couple of straight males.
Thing ever.
I know a couple of straight males who are in tune with their emotions, but at the same time, they still fucked up in the head, and that's the issue right there.
But that's the other thing that I was going to touch on, like this whole thing about sensitive men. Like, I don't know when it was. I guess it's since, like, you know, I've only been alive so long, but like, I don't know when it was we got to the point where we forgot that men are humans. Like, we've always had emotions. Yes, we don't get to show them very often, and society has made it to where we shouldn't, apparently. But we're now also in a different part of society where men are like, okay, you want us to be a bit more like, you want us to be a bit softer? I hate using the term softer because I think that's a slight to men. Men, they now want to care. They want to care about their hygiene and their facials and making sure they look decent. They now want to care about when something bothers them. And it's not necessarily that he's soft or the internet's favorite word, sassy. It's not that he's soft
or jealous. Jealous.
I hate that.
Oh,
where do we put, because even in some of the like the chords that I be into, because obviously GTA, RP, they definitely, like, if they see a man and they be like, oh, he being sassy. What the fuck does that mean? Like, he got a little pep in his step? Like, he got a little flavor? Like, what y'all? No, baby,
basically,
like he looking gay as hell to me. Like he's too feminine. And you could have just said he's just
And you know what's crazy? You know what's
feminine
wild?
about it.
You know what's wild? Com-
But
Compared to them niggas that be like, oh, he too sassy and shit like that, and then the dudes who are in tune with their emotions and quote unquote sassy, I bet money he get more women than them dudes. I bet
most
money.
likely.
I bet
Most
money.
likely.
that's the crazy part. It's not even the things that they're calling. Like, remember how we had this couple months back? We had this conversation about my hatred of the word "ick."
Oh my
Oh, yeah.
gosh, yes. And tell me
Sassy's-
why I've been hearing about that.
Man,
Yeah.
what? Especially this week?
Sassy's-
Oh my god. Ick this, ick that.
Sassy's right under there. Sassy, because it's the same thing. Like, what is it? Somebody online was like, "Oh, well, him blocking me is he's sassy. Like, that's for the women to do." Like, no, maybe he just doesn't want to deal with a crazy
Why?
bitch. Like, I don't want to keep having you open to my damn phone line if you getting on my nerves. Leave me alone.
And
Like, why is blocking you sassy all of a sudden?
why is that a female thing? Because niggas be blocking people, especially
Apparently-
females.
Apparently, that's not for men to do. Like, men are supposed to do. We have
supposed to deal
been.
with your bullshit.
So
Now,
exactly.
Yeah,
So now it's
yeah.
just going back to now that he can just accept the emotional and physical and mental abuse that you're trying to give to him when he's just trying to block you, move around. So when he does block you, now this nigga is being sassy and he's too.
We have
feminine
now
for
been
me.
devalued to wallets and punching bags.
And I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry for
And-
that. Now, I'm not, like just for me, I'm really sorry for that because honestly, there are so many amazing men out here that when I see females like treat them like shit, like, and I see it and I'm like, bro, like,
Yeah.
what did he do to you? Like, first of all, why are you doing this in public? That's the first.
He existed.
I
That's what he,
never-
it's crazy.
Right.
never
Like, why are you
understand
doing
that.
it in public? That's disrespectful as fuck. And if I was him, I probably would have slapped the piss out of you. That's just me. I'm sorry. I really do not condone violence. I do not condone violence against a male or a female because no male should put a hand on a female and no female should put a hand on a man. That's just me. That's
Right,
just
right.
moi. But it does get to a certain point that if you are talking or making me feel some type of way, or even putting your, like, to the point that you're putting, I'm gonna probably black out and beat your motherfucking ass. Respectfully disrespectful. That's
There's
just
a
me.
low level threat of violence between all men. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
I'm just
women
saying,
don't have
like,
to deal
you
with
just, it's just like, like, there's females nowadays, I feel like they just want to push buttons. Just
Yes.
do it all the time. And I know I was one of those females that did. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Come on.
Self-diagnosis right
Come
there.
on.
Like, she's good at this shit, bro.
Listen, I've been in therapy for like 10 plus years. I've learned to really use this and just be like, nah, bitch, you fucking crazy. Yeah, I know what I be
No,
doing. I know what I be fucking doing. I know. But it's
And,
just
like,
like, yeah. Go ahead.
It sucks because, like, man, I get it. I know women have real problems. Ain't nobody trying to demean women's problems. We get it. We understand that for a while women have had to deal. This is always a very touchy subject because women have had to deal with certain types of men. Although I have to say, the men that women usually talk about, especially when they mention things like patriarchy, was a very small percentage of men, not the vast majority, a small percentage of white men, no less. Black men have almost never had that power in mass. But not to demean that, it doesn't take away from the struggles, but it's weird to me how, like, all men are now dealing, well, most men are now dealing with this, and it's turned into this weird, like, devaluing section of men, and then they act like men shouldn't care about this. Like, they go into other men's spaces they'll go into other men's spaces and shit in the comments, or they'll go to women who are like for men's rights and shit in the comments, like, because women had trouble 50 years ago, now all of a sudden men don't matter. Like, we gotta suffer because a few pocket full of powerful men didn't treat you. What the fuck does that have to do with us? I've never ran a city. I've never been a millionaire. I ain't never beat a woman. I've never cheated on anybody. Like, these are shit that I've never dealt with. Why am I putting up with shit that never existed for me?
Mm-hmm.
For most men, if that matter. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And you know what's crazy? You say that. I legit seen a video recently where it was just a whole bunch of dudes, like a shit ton, lined up, dressed in nice suits and shit. They were just dressed up, and I was like, I'm finna go to the comment section. I went to the comment section. I see a whole bunch of just people was like, what's the reason for this? Like, do they even got money? I bet half of them probably cheating on their girl right now. Just like, bro, they just sitting there dressed up looking nice.
Yeah.
What they
And
even
I
doing
bet you
anything?
guarantee those people in those comments are some bum ass motherfuckers.
Well, my favorite ones are men. What's stopping you for dressing like this all the time?
Every dude have their own style. Not every dude just want to
Right.
sit there and dressed up. Like, you know how many people that want to see me like dressed up in a suit? No, I don't want to do that. That's not me.
Hey, there are occasions that I dress up in it, like
Yeah.
weddings, corporate office job, if I want to have one of those, or maybe, you know what I'm saying, if I'm feeling good, like I want to do suit Sundays at some point just for the fun of it, but that's once a week. You know what I'm saying?
That's not every
Hey man, come on the podcast with a suit on.
Badass. Like, listen, I already got it planned out. I got the vest
I know
and the
that's
tie
right.
and everything. Yeah, I already got it set up.
I know
Listen,
that's right.
Harvey said it best. You need a total of 5 suits, okay? And it'll give you a suit combination of over 150 outfits. With a vest, you'd be unstoppable. But I don't want to do that every fucking day.
Yeah.
And that's going to still cost me an upwards of amount of about
A lot of
$700 to $1,000. I got to do that shit over time. That's not happening immediately.
Well, hell, even when, like, for me, even when it's like time to go to like a funeral, wedding, or a outing where it's like formal, I'm still not putting on a suit. The best you're gonna get out of me is you're gonna get some loafers, some slacks, the floods slacks, to show your ankle and shit, with the loafers, and maybe a tie. Maybe, depends on how I'm feeling, and that's the best you're gonna get out of me.
Man, Killam said you're gonna get jeans and a button up. Be happy.
Exactly, yeah. Because I think the last thing that I had to dress up for was a funeral for my god grandmother, and
Okay.
I legit went down there with some black jeans, a button up, and some Converse, and I had my sleeves rolled up. Nigga, that was the best you gonna get out of me. You better be glad I put that button up on, because it's the way I was about to put a whole anime t-shirt on, but I was like, nah, I want to be respectful. But the shirt had skulls on it though.
Right, that's a lot. That's
Yes,
like
that's a
when
lot.
females was like, damn, how come all these females don't be wearing these dresses and some heels? Niggas, how about y'all try on some heels?
Right.
Shit,
I
fuck
know
all
that
that.
shit make your feet uncomfortable, bro. I know that shit
You
make
try
your
on
feet
some
hurt.
heels.
Fuck all that. I want my lady to wear flip-flops and a sundress. That's all I want.
Hey, I'm not mad at that though. That's a good choice.
Look, it's
So
exactly. They see.
so comfortable. You literally just put them on and just. Whew.
The sundress
You ain't
is
gotta wear
unstoppable, I'm telling you.
You ain't gotta wear none of that.
Nope, and that's
Yeah, that's the way-
perfect. It's long enough for me
is-
to not wear anything under there.
For some reason, jeans and heels. I don't know what it is, but
It's sexy. You
It's
dress it
It's
up.
kind of
You can dress it up.
it's
dress
kind
it
of
down.
sexy though.
That's like with a nice little jumpsuit, you can dress it up, dress it down.
just be like,
If I'm in a
heels.
relationship with a girl for at least a year, I'm gonna buy her some red bottoms. I'm gonna buy her a pair of red bottoms, and then I'm like, you wear these on occasion. You know what? Fuck that. You only wear these for my birthday.
Bro, you don't even need all that. Listen, when I get into a relationship with a girl,
I like
all
red
you need
bottoms.
is- You need some boy shorts and one of my shirts. Boy shorts optional. Fuck you, me. Like,
Mhm.
like man, that's
comfortability right there. That's comfortable.
you don't need. That's what I be
Mhm.
telling people. Like, you don't need all that extra shit. Like all this makeup and hair. Like, I'm
Oh,
gonna be honest.
definitely.
Like the thing I would like to argue that women do makeup to compete with other women, because guys don't need this shit. There are so many. You can be an average girl and be fine to most men. Like, guys don't need you to have all. Not ever. Never has a guy like stopped trying to smash because your fingernails and toenails didn't match. They don't fucking care. Like, we don't need all that shit, bro. Like,
That's gotta come off on your shirt anyway. So it's like,
Yeah.
I like makeup. I just it's just a lot.
my ex,
a
yo,
lot.
when I used to make out with her, I used to go home. My mom would be like, "You been doing coke?"
bro, get foundation on your cheek and
No.
shit. Like,
No, on my fucking nose.
This is why we
It's
set our
right up
faces,
in
ladies.
here.
Look, and
I'd
it's
be
Why we
like,
set our faces so the shit does not come off on.
you know what's crazy though?
And others.
The shit that does come off never matches the color that you put on your fucking face. It always looks like crack cocaine. Always. I don't care what shade
Always.
you put on. It always looks like crack cocaine. I don't care what rate. From white women to fucking my sisters, you know what I'm saying? Every time I have gotten y'all's makeup on my face, it is gone on to my face.
Crack cocaine is
Ash.
wild.
It's gone on ashy, bro. It looks like I just dipped my face in crack.
Ladies,
That's what it looks like.
all I'm gonna say is this: we have makeup for both summertime and wintertime. When you are trying to find a foundation, you go based off of the back of your hand, you try it out and see if that works. You also need to make sure that you're blending it down to your neck and also setting your face so it does not
Just don't wear
rub
makeup.
off on people.
Just don't wear it. Just don't wear it.
I'm
Sometimes
a-
makeup is fun.
I was about to
I know for
say-
me it's fun because I like to just play around with it. Like
Yeah, see, and that's what I was about to say. I was like, I get
because I'm a
what
child.
I get what y'all two saying. Like, yeah, I'm with y'all. I was like, I'd rather for my girl not to have makeup, but you know, it's her. It's something that she like to do. Most of the women that I've dated, they just do makeup just because it's fun. They not trying to impress nobody. They just do it because it just makes them feel nice, and they just like to have fun. I was like, yeah, whatever. Same thing with hair. Same thing with hair.
I ain't gonna put on makeup or hair for you.
Some girls just like to put different wigs on just to feel different.
I've come to this point that I've learned that I'm not putting it on for you. It might make you feel good, which is nice. That's good. Okay, but I want to feel good. Like if we going out, I'm beating my face. I'm probably ain't gonna wear no panties. I'm gonna have this nice little bodycon dress on, and I'm gonna have these heels on. And if you see me walk out of that fucking bathroom, nigga, I'm gonna need you to slap my ass and be like, damn, man, you looking pretty good. Let's go.
And I had to accept the fact because y'all know I'm an advocate of like when women say that they don't feel a certain type of way when I know they're beautiful. Y'all know I'm an advocate of like, nigga, shut the fuck up, you fine as hell. I had to eventually accept the fact and understand the difference from actually being ugly and feeling ugly. There's a big difference because there's a lot of times the women just don't feel pretty. I was like, okay, that's understandable because sometimes I just be feeling like, nigga, you ugly as hell, but I know good and well that I know I'm not ugly. I know if I walked outside right now, I'm pretty sure I can get at least about 5 numbers off rip. But right now, I feel like I'm shit, you know? So I had to come to that conclusion when it comes to women. So and with that, they use makeup to just make themselves feel better instead of like looking better.
You just lighten it up a little bit.
I can accept that full-hearted. Listen, guys don't have makeup. Guys like me, for example, use the gym. I use the gym to make myself feel better. I hate not looking a certain way.
I just do my hair.
Right now, completely unhappy with how I look. I've started a whole new gym routine and it's beating my ass. But like, it does help me feel better. So I understand it. But what I'm saying is 2 things. One, like if you're going to put on makeup to go outside, yes, you may do it for fun. But we all know, and I know that women who wear makeup know that, listen, especially there's some women, you look like a completely different person. Y'all are going to be in the public eye, and you know that being in the public eye is going to get you some eye turns, head turns, some nods. And you know what I'm saying? And that you want to feel good, so I get it. I'm not knocking you for wanting it, but acknowledge that that's definitely part of the reason you're doing it. But 2,
I'm trying to be you. I'm trying to be with you.
Yeah. But 2, I'm just saying for your
have makeup. That's what
right.
I'm comfortable.
But for your partner, what I'm saying is like, even if you don't feel great, like you know how many women have told me they walk outside in sweatpants and fucking flats and like get hit on at the fucking grocery store. It's just simply because if you do want to feel better, I promise you, be your natural self. And it'll probably be more dudes that are worth the damn instead of looking at you for how hot you are. Just be who you are. Most guys are still going to think that you're attractive enough to approach you, talk to you, and be reasonable with you. Guys, I'm just saying guys don't necessarily need it. Even if it's not for us, you want to feel better. This is why I say men have more value than others just being in wallets. We know about women. We have to do the work to go to get to y'all. Like, we're still gonna go and get y'all. You will feel better, I promise you. You're gonna have some creepers. I ain't gonna lie to you. No matter what you do, you're gonna have creepers. But you gonna feel better. Like, you gonna feel better walking outside as a woman, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, I mean, at least in my experience, I ain't got no stats on that, but you know what I'm saying? Like, in my experience,
it's the way.
More of when I'm like in sweats and just, you know, minding my business with my hair up, glasses on, and I just be like, damn, hey, can I talk to you for a second?
Look, because it's the way I was about to say, like, if you put 2 different women in front of me, one that's dressed up, skin tight dress on with the heels, makeup done, hair good and shit like that, compared to somebody who's just got rolled out of bed with some either some blue shirts or some basketball shorts with a hoodie on, hair in a bun with some glasses, about to go to a fucking library. Guess who I'm going to first? That one, because good lord,
the natural. Listen, I love a natural beauty. You don't have to be, look, bro. I like a good. Y'all been in my streams.
I bet money she ain't got no panties on.
Y'all know I like a good ass like anybody else. But you don't have to have that, bro. You don't need to be some Instagram model. You don't need BBLs. You don't need 6 layers of makeup, bro. You don't have to have that, fam.
But I feel like that's unfortunately society.
That's society,
No,
and that shit is ass, bro. It's the way.
In those certain individuals, those men that pop in, be like, damn. Oh my.
There's a small
Okay.
pocket of men who are just
like,
they
nigga,
lead
you-
with their dick.
Look.
They
It's just
do,
unfortunate.
and that's so unattractive.
And that goes
I'm
back to
saying,
my
You probably
point.
have an ugly dick.
That
You probably have an ugly dick. He's talking like this.
that goes.
There's ugly dicks, guys. There's ugly dicks. I've seen them.
So have I. But that's besides the point.
Like ugly vaginas.
Story time.
There's ugly
No,
vaginas
nigga,
too.
Pansexual.
for sure.
I'm paying. But
Yeah, I've seen some ugly vaginas.
that goes back to my point of what I said
Sorry.
earlier today about how I went to the gas station earlier today and I seen this girl. She was fine as hell, but she didn't have no butt and she barely had any titties. But guess what? I wanted to hop down on that, but at the same time, I'm to myself right now. I'm like in my head, I'm just like, I want to, but I know I'm not gonna do her justice because I'm gonna be like on my own shit and I'm gonna be selfish and I'm just like, I'm not even gonna put her through that. So I'm gonna leave her alone. So, but it doesn't matter what. Like, you can have the fattest ass, you can have some big titties, you can have no ass. Look, as long as you look good and you seem comfortable and you seem cool and it look like you like anime or video games, I'm probably gonna holler.
Like Kay said, it's this weird thing of society where it's been featured as if you gotta be this gym girl. Like, granted, yes, I realize what I'm saying because I do like athletic women, but that's because I go to the gym.
That's your
the only
preference.
reason.
That's your preference.
Right.
That's your preference.
But I still do date. In fact, my last 2 actual relationships, they weren't gym girls. They were anime lovers, sure, but they weren't gym girls. They were actually rather small women. They just weren't. They didn't have fat asses and BBLs and gym ass. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to have that. It's cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the person that I'm looking at now doesn't have fucking BBL and gym ass. It's not who they are, and that's fine. I feel like a lot of this would be solved, especially with our way of dating, if we stop thinking that you have to be this way, makeup included, to attract somebody. You know what I mean? Like,
Shit. Look, and my philosophy is, if that shit jiggles, that's all that matters. If it jiggles, that's all that matters. It can be a little bubble butt, or it can be a dump truck. As long as it jiggles, that's all that matters. Hey, Sakura, shut your ass up.
I'm built like a melted dump truck.
I'm gonna need you to shut your ass up.
Built like a melted dump truck is wild.
Stop, bro. That's wild.
I'm literally
You speak
respectfully
positive on yourself,
poking
girl.
you through.
Stop.
Please
Listen,
do.
it was funny, but please don't do that. Don't do
Don't
that.
do
Cut
that.
it out.
Don't do that. Don't
Good
do
lord.
that.
Why y'all gotta do that, y'all? So not the self-mutilation.
But I have now seen that more people are being more acceptance to other shit because I ain't seen a lot of more women be like, oh, I want a dad bod. Oh, I want my dude to be big. Like, you know,
Dad's bod?
like he got that stomach, but he's strong, but he big. He a big guy. And I seen a lot of women saying that shit. I'm just like, okay, this is something different. And it's the way like as I'm looking at all this, I'm like, this is me being me. Where the hell do I fit in this spectrum? Because you want a guy that is strong as shit and then the six pack and all that stuff, and then you want the dad bod. I'm like, where do I fit in? What about us skinny niggas that with big dicks? What about us? Huh? How about
I be
that?
hurting.
We're hurting. See, you be
I be trying to run away, not go. Like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
oh, but it feels so good. Ow, stop. Oh, but it feels. Please, no. Oh, okay. Just rub me real quick. All right.
You said where hold on, Loop, you said where them women at? I can tell you exactly which community that says that the most. The community of the women that says that the most are the anime and the gaming community. Those are the women that say it the most.
I was gonna say it depends on, however, what your standards are, though, because like y'all will say that, and then y'all will not be into those women who say that they want a dad bod. So y'all, like, everyone who's always like, oh, but where do I find those women? Oh, you find them, you just don't always want them.
Yeah,
I've seen that.
Yeah,
you just don't always want them.
Cause you like, cause who you looking for can be right there next to you, but you don't want her or him. They're right there because they what you want mentally and like spiritually and stuff like that, but physically they ain't what you want.
Not what you want.
You see, and that's the issue.
And why don't you want them physically?
because they either don't have that physique that you're looking for technically, because you say you want it, but you don't actually want it, you know.
Cutthroat answers because they spend too much time on the internet and too much time looking at waifus and what they think that those kind of women who look like that, they want the same things that those girl women want, or like the gamer women want, but what they want is for that mentality to be in the hot girl.
I'm gonna need him to eat. I'm gonna need him to eat.
That's what they want. They want the dad bod mentality to be in the hot girl. Listen, y'all got it again. There's a reason I say I like athletic women, but I can't sit on the couch eating Cheetos and going, I want an athletic bitch. No, I'm not going to find her on my couch. I'm going to have to go out to fucking LA Fitness and Vasa and everywhere else and be in the gym scene. And I'm going to have to want to do that. Well, first of all, for me, I'm going to keep going for me. But you're going to have to be a part of that life because the gym is a lifestyle. If you want someone who's okay with a dad bod, you're going to have to be okay with people who generally live the dad bod lifestyle. Yes, I'm not saying this is not a body shame thing.
Some of those dad bods do be going to the gym too sometimes.
Here's the thing,
though. But it's a lifestyle.
There was a picture that I saw a long time ago that put some shit into perspective for me, okay? There are two types of fit bods, all right? There's the Greek god body, which is what some dudes are really chasing after, and that's what some girls really want.
Yes.
But then there's the strong man body type, which is completely different.
Those are the dudes who do shit like iron working and labor jobs.
I'm saying, they have a beer gut, but the rest of their body is stacked. If you watch anime and you've seen Air Gear, if you remember, what's his fucking name?
I love Air Gear.
The big black dude from Air Gear. What's his name?
Yes.
I can't remember his name.
All right, Bunta. Bunta has a strong man bod.
Yeah.
He has a strong man body. He looks big and fat and chubby, but once he gets right, he got look. It's all muscle.
To elaborate on that.
You know what I'm saying?
Or better yet, if y'all played on God of War, Thor.
Oh yeah,
Thor.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't care what anybody said. He was fine to me. I'm sorry.
I just also want to add something. I know you pulled out two of them, like the Greek bods and the strongman. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm overthinking the shit, but there's technically a third one, and those are the farmer bodies. You know, there's like you still good, but you know they're still strong. But they like it kind of got like a six pack, but it's like not fully there.
Oh,
it's like
that's the strongman bod.
Yeah, that's the strongman.
Oh, they still fall. Okay, all right, man. Never mind then. So I was wrong.
I definitely get that.
Yeah, the strongman bod are the people who fit in like labor jobs, people who work in warehouses, who do construction, who do like farmland shit. Like all that's it's a physical toll on the body, and it's one of those things that will damage you over time. But your body is just used to doing that, tossing hay and rocks and shit. Like that's just kind of what you get used to. They still get a beer gut because when they're done working, they go home and they fucking eat steak and have a beer. So you're gonna get a gut from that. You're not gonna have a six pack eating shit like that. But they strong as fuck though. They're strong as shit. They are stronger. They are stronger than the dudes that have those Hercules bodies. Because all they're doing, they're working out to look good, right?
Yes.
The strong men, they work out so they can be strong. You know what I'm saying? Like the strong men bods are functional strength. The fucking gym goers are more aesthetic strength. Like they're not that they're not strong, but they're more appeasing to the eye.
Yeah.
It's not for any particular functionality. You know what I'm saying? It's
a perfect example of someone who's been through both, right? Arnold Schwarzenegger, right?
Oh yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger in his prime had a Hercules bod, like a Greek god bod, right? Nowadays, you look at this man, he got a strongman bod. Yeah. Listen, that man, he don't went vegan and everything, but he's strong as shit. Have y'all seen the Asian dude on fucking TikTok? That motherfucker is goals. There's this Asian dude on TikTok. He's like 54 years old, bro. And when I tell you that man is like ripped, he's got like at least 10% body fat max. Jesus. And he doesn't lift a bunch of heavy shit. He like grabs like a pole with a bell on it. He swings it around and it like brings it, and he does like all this shit. It's just a range of motion strength. It's insane. Ooh. It's insane.
I want him to pick me up and throw me on the bed.
He probably could. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Because we got some niggas that are that size that ain't strong.
Yeah.
They're not strong at all.
We call them potatoes.
This is how he said it. Potatoes.
The way you said it was crazy.
We got them potatoes. That's like how you said it.
See, and those are the two different like people or like bodies that most women want, most of them. But then you got, I'm sorry to bring me into this again, but then there's me who got the country strength, but it's a string bean, you know. Like, don't get me wrong. If you look at me, I'm skinny, but if I take this shirt off, I'm bigger than what I look because I'm stronger than what I look too.
He's strong, y'all. He's strong.
Like, I can lift this whole bed. Like, this is a whole queen, so I can lift this whole bitch by myself with ease, and I don't look like it.
What's crazy though? The thing is, like,
look,
skinny dudes aren't typically. The reason I don't think Sion included that because skinny dudes aren't typically looked at in a demeaning way for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Like
shit.
What I mean by that is like the reason that people like the reason we're talking about femcells and incels, like generally, especially talking incels, where they typically have this mentality of I want this gamer girlfriend who wears like Pokemon bikinis and underwear, but she also needs to be hot. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's an appearance thing. Mm-hmm. Whereas they don't typically put that work in for themselves. You don't necessarily have to put that work unless you want to be shredded. That's the work you would have to do. Mm-hmm. But in terms of just being your normal you, appearance wise, you wouldn't typically have that problem.
Yeah.
Honestly, I ain't gonna cap. We could run an experiment at DreamCon if you want.
How so?
I know where you're going, but I'm down. I know where you're going with this.
No, I need to know.
I know where
you know what? I feel like I know because all three of us got three different body types.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
I know where you're going with this.
So we get Kay to pass out tickets, and we just hold a fucking hat or whatever, right? And all you gotta do is just take your ticket and put it in the one that you like.
Okay.
Not Kay bidding us off. Like
that was crazy.
Like you saw the way she said, she was like, "Yeah."
Not Kay, not being Pimp Daddy K around here. Wait a minute.
Hey, bro. Kay gonna make some money on the side. Watch. Kay gonna make some money on the side.
We hold our little bag or our little hat or whatever.
We're doing a little fun thing.
Hey, you know what's crazy? You know what's wild? It's the way, like, first off, none of us are ugly dudes. Two, we all got dreads. That's like
right.
You can't say hair is the issue or nothing like that. We all melanated. Okay, y'all might
be body type preference. That's about
exactly.
it.
But don't except for one thing. Y'all do have more facial hair than I do. That's one thing y'all got.
I'll shave. I ain't got no problem.
I'm not shaving shit. I ain't shaving shit.
I'm not shaving.
I ain't shaving shit.
Nah, I
ain't shaving shit.
I ain't shaving this. The beard gotta stay.
Well, that's about it. But hey, I'm down for that. That sounds lit as fuck. I ain't gonna hold you.
I think that'd be kind of fun. I'd do it.
That'd be fun.
That'd be interesting, right? We get a sizable sample, right? We will understand where these body types lie on popularity scale.
But you know what's funny about that though? I still feel like that's a win-win regardless because yes, we'd get to do the experiment and see how that what takeaway we get from that. But I don't think any of the three of us would walk away with nothing.
Oh yeah, no.
That'd be the fun part. That'd be the good takeaway. Positivity, people. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
Glass half full type shit.
There is one more thing that y'all got on me though. Height. I'm shorter than y'all.
You'd be very surprised.
I'm 5'8".
I'm 5'9". Fuck out of here.
I was like, bro, I'm literally like 5'11", bro. We're not that much.
Not us being like pop.
Yeah, not that much taller than you, fam.
I don't know.
Like in regular shoes, I'm 6 foot because the heels of the shoe. But you know what I'm saying? Other than that, like,
I brought up about the emotions between females and males and how males don't really open up.
Oh yeah.
About their emotions.
No, it wasn't TUSCon.
And how it just seemed, obviously, society, especially in the Black community, for Black males, it has been shown as showing any type of emotion, especially a feminine emotion, as in sadness or depression, is more so a weakness within the Black community, especially within the male Black community. And I was just asking, like, how guys were raised up, especially Black male, how they took that.
So I'm not gonna like dive too deeply on what you guys already talked about last week, but in a nutshell, you're right. Like shit, we don't, typically speaking, I don't cry unless somebody dies. Like, and that's a problem that we have to work on. It's not that I don't feel the emotion. I have
See,
them.
now you said that, right? I don't mean
Yeah.
to cut you off.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
I'm the same way. I do not cry when someone dies, and I feel like that I just have my emotions are just fucked.
Right.
That's
And I
just-
gotta know you for that. To get a tear, I gotta know you, bro. Like,
but continue.
no, you good. You right on the money. So like, basically, this is kind of how we were brought up to be. It's just more of like, it's just a part of my personality now. Like the weirdo stoic dude. Like if you don't know me, I'm just typically like the stoic to myself person. I'm not unapproachable, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to bother with you. But I'm also not really gonna give you much either, because again, like we talked about earlier, showing emotion is weakness. It's sassy. It's all this other derogatory bullshit. So I have the emotions, but what you gonna see, stoicism and possibly anger if you say the wrong shit to me. That's just kind of how we were brought up as men to do, and it's terrible because, but we want men more in touch with their emotions, and you see what that brings when we are. So it's like, what do you do? Like, what do you?
Raptor, she knows it's not just the black community, but it's just so much bullshit with us though.
Yeah, it's
so
not
much
just the
bullshit.
black
yeah.
community, Raptor,
I'm
but
just-
like it's big in ours. It's big in ours.
Right, and we're black. Not to sound like an asshole, but it's just like we're black. So it's just what I see. Like
In short, you know how we do.
you know. So, and I have friends that are all different races, and I see, the difference and the similarities. I'm like, damn, that's like even with what Killen's was saying there, his palm colored people.
Right.
You know, I see how men are treated in their family as well too, and I'm like, damn, bro, like you're like they would literally call them pussies. Like you're being a pussy right now, man, the fuck up.
I will
And it's
give
like,
you.
Damn.
I will give you a great example. It's
baby, give me
ass
a
as
call.
fuck, but it's the fucking truth. Y'all probably gonna hate me for this shit. Some people, but when it comes to therapy, for some reason, black families and shit most of the majority of black community don't believe in therapy. Other races and stuff believes in therapy and be like, yeah, therapy needs it. Granted, there are some that be like, yeah, no, you don't need therapy and stuff like that. But in the black community, that's basically a damn taboo word in the black community.
Or they'll be like, therapy, girl, you better go ahead and get yourself a bottle. Let's go get.
That's
some
why she said the black community.
And we'll have a whole conversation. No, it's okay. No, Raptor, you're cool.
You
cool.
good.
It's like it's just what I see, because I am a black woman, and I do see, like with my brother, for instance, and him being also like a pansexual, but mostly like a gay black male, and it's just like it seems like he feels like he doesn't have, and I can't speak too much for him because he doesn't really express himself as much. Like it's just more so of like surrounding himself with people to make him feel good or make those people feel good. So it's just like
Go get your brother right now.
I just want to make people feel good. Like
Go get your brother.
we're in this whole society where like we look at things and we're like, oh my god, like people have this, that, and the third, and I wish I had that. Now we have depression. Now you're depressed because you want whatever the person has on the fucking social media. Now you're just stuck in this whole social media loop, and your whole fucking mind is fried because now you're fucking mentally fucked up because now you're looking at all these people that are doing these bunch of great things, and now you're wholly depressed, and you're just like, I'm just gonna be depressed and just do what I need to do and walk through life because that's what I need to do. There's people out here, there's people that support, and I know with just like men in general, it's just like, you don't have to be strong all the time. Like that's like with when people like tell me, it's like, you don't have to be strong all the time, sis. Like you can cry. I don't feel like it. No, you can cry. You can do it. This is why I watch certain things, because I need to cry, because I feel like I have so many emotions bottled up that they're not coming out, and I don't want to just lash out on people like I did earlier to you guys, where I said I wanted to do a bunch of things because I really need to be bipolar for a second. We have too many emotions, and I feel like with a lot of men, especially like even like the little boys, I saw this guy
that had his son at Cub, and the little boy was like having a tantrum, and the dude was like, "Man, if you don't shut the fuck up, you better go ahead and man." The boy was 5 years old. There's
it's
a
really
way.
prevalent in us, bro.
But it's like it can't. I hate it. I hate that for us. I hate that for us. And like when I was explaining, like when I have kids, especially if I have boys, if I end up being a boy mom, like I want them to feel comfortable enough to be like, if you want to talk to me about certain things, if you're having certain emotions or feelings, I want you to feel comfortable enough to talk with me to that. And then we can work on how to make it better or the next steps to go through that. There's a lot of families, especially in the Black community, that don't have that because it's usually just like, let's just go party. Let's go party.
Drink it away.
Let's drink it away. And this is where look, now you just put another problem on there. Now you're either hooked on drugs or you're alcoholic and you're still mentally fucked because now your family just pretty much just said, you're fine. You don't need to spend hundreds of dollars on things. Exactly. And then you make it seem like they're the crazy one. You're the one that pretty much just put it in their face. So
and
it's just like we need to take time and like really just going back to like, you know, how we were talking about the females and how, you know, breaking the females be breaking the men down. Can we just love up on the men? Just love up on them. Just love up on them.
It'd be great. I'd appreciate it. You know
because like I know I have some daddy issues. I have a lot of mommy issues. A lot.
That's emotional.
A lot of mommy issues. But I've learned that I'm a type of person that I'm trying to not have that, you know, seep through into like my relationships. And they have in the past, and I kick myself for that. But I've learned to be like, okay, this is trauma. Let's work on this so we're not seeping into anybody else because they got trauma too. And then they don't need our extra. That's okay.
Facts.
That's okay. So it's just like, you just need to take a time and just really love up on each other. Like it's you know how much energy it takes to be so negative? How much energy? Like if you wake up and be like, I just want to just fucking punch somebody in the face. That's a lot of energy, bro. Like now you got to figure out who you want to punch in the face, bro. Do I want to punch this little ass cute kid in the face? Do I want to punch this grown ass, you know, fine ass person in the face? Do I want to punch this old ass Mr. Rogers looking dude in the face? Like you gotta, bro.
Oh yeah, okay. I remember I was talking about that last week because I legit said like, yeah, the negative energy takes a lot of energy out of you, but it's the same way, like not trying to be a Debbie Downer, but being happy and excited takes this damn near about the same amount of energy as well.
Being overly happy will do that. Like typically, because like when I'm generally in a good mood, you know what I'm saying, which is why I stream the way I do.
Yeah, no, good mood. Yeah, that's different. Like I'm talking about like nigga who be like, oh my god, let's party, like bitch, you gonna be tired as fuck. Like
I'd be like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
Like the people were just like, it's been such a great day today. It's such a happy morning. I'm like, bitch, it's 9:00. Like, hold on.
Did you smoke coke today? Right. You have some coke today because you a little too happy at 3 a.m. in the morning, baby.
Nigga, relax. The fucking sun is still poisoning our bodies and the fucking air's toxic. Like chill.
Toxic positivity.
But honestly, though, okay, like, I feel like you would be like a good mom. And honestly, we had more women do that because, yes, women like you are out there. The problem is, it's similar to like the other side of things. We're a pocket, you know what I'm saying? We're a pocket of people. If we had more women doing stuff like that, because my mom was the same way. My mom always taught us, like, she couldn't teach us how to be men, but I'm really close with my mom. You know what I'm saying? Like, she calls me every week. She makes sure I'm okay, even though she's across the country. You know what I'm saying? I don't like no mama's boy type shit, but she would, like, if I wanted to at 36 years old, I can go home. I can literally just go home and live in one of her spare rooms.
That's, you know, because you're her baby.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even though you're a grown-ass man, you're still her child.
Yeah, like I could go home and we have a good relationship like that. The hardness that I have, or explained it a little while ago, came from everywhere else in the Black community. But my mom is somebody that I like. When I had a really little bit of personal time about Tucson. I had a really shitty relationship about 7-8 years ago. I was gonna marry this woman. Like it was a good relationship. Shit went sour. I will say I wasn't perfect, of course, but it wasn't no abuse type shit. I was broke off that shit, bro. Like it fucked me up. But you know who answered the phone at 2:00 in the morning my time?
My mom, because the same thing with me. Yep, picked me up and everything.
And
She let me call her and being sad and depressed and in tears and not eating, not knowing what the fuck I was gonna do because I was put into a bad situation, mentally, physically, and financially. I was fucked during that time. But mom picked up that fucking phone.
Cried on my mom's shoulder that damn night, boy.
Can I ask this too?
Yeah, my mom picked up that phone.
Do y'all feel like that men Google
Gaga?
that men go through heartbreaks and breakups more intense than females?
Yes. Yes.
I want to, you know what? Yeah, I probably would say yes too.
Okay, I'm gonna let everybody answer before I get on my rank, but I'm gonna say yes right off the bat.
The reason I say yes because y'all women deal with not shit niggas all the time. Most men don't. We get not shit women as well, but not as more as y'all do. Y'all get more not shit men all the time. So like at this point, y'all are used to it. We're not. So when we get not shit women or the women just like, yeah, I don't love you no more. I don't love you like I used to and stuff like that. That shit be hurting like a motherfucker. Cause especially it's not every day. Like we was talking about, like we don't show our emotions that much. But once we get that woman that we feel comfortable with and she'll allow us to express ourselves and actually show her why we actually love her and she seen every aspect of us and then she dips out on us and like either cheat or just leaves or whatever, that shit be hurting way more than anything because I'm the type of nigga that I'm not programmed to not show my emotions. I just don't because I don't like people being in my business. I'm very like secluded. Like I'm to myself a lot. So when I actually like let somebody in, that should be hurting like hell when they just like Cause that's what happened to me with my last marriage. Like that shit hurt. Like I was crying like a whoa.
And
it's rough.
And that's, I mean, not to sound like an ass. I don't know. That's a beautiful thing to me. Again, not to sound like an ass, because what Lupin said, because men love for real. Like, there's times that I've been in relationships and, shit gets sour. And, like, I'll have my moments where I'm just like, I thought he was the one. And I'm eating my tub of ice cream and I'm watching, maybe the awkward moment, or I'm watching The Fault Within Our Stars because I need a really, really good cry to the point I get a headache and I fall asleep. And then I wake up the next day and I'm like, bitch, get it together. Let's take a shower. Let's go do something. And then I'm fine. Yeah. Now I've had previous partners before where it's days, weeks, possibly months that sometimes they are literally years. That they're literally going through a whole, like, reminiscing back to what happened, and now we have to delete this and looking at this, and now I'm getting sad again, and I'm just like, y'all really be going through it. Mm-hmm. I thought we'd be going through it. Y'all really be going through it. Yeah. And there's nothing that's more, and that's what I mean, like when I'm saying, like, now with this, that emotion that y'all literally with a heartbreak, that connects deep with you, because y'all literally thought that this person was your person. Y'all literally gave it your all and like, you opened up to them. You showed them your true selves, and then it just broke you. It literally just broke you.
And I would say it's not even so much that because men love for real to kind of add into conjunction to Killam's and Lupin. It's not even so much that men or women or men only love for real. I think women love for real as well. It's not even that. It's just more of kind of joining in on what Killam said. For women, it's an unspoken conversation. It's more spoken about now, but it's unspoken. Men do not get the same opportunities in dating quite nearly as often. let alone find that person that they can open up to, be emotional, be whatever. And whether you find a good one or a bad one, because women go through some shit, but y'all will also stick around with some of them shitty men too. But it's a lot easier for y'all. Like, men will go out and fuck something just to get his mind off of it, but that is a temporary thing. Because men don't really need to be connected to you to smash you. They will, whatever. We're weird this way. But for someone to connect with you and then have that betrayal in that same way, it's more along the line as, we don't get it that often. And women, more often than not, get what I call the time to do so. Because when a woman checks out, she checked out months ago. Typically speaking, when she checked out months ago. Why y'all stay in that relationship knowing y'all checked out months ago is beyond me. But y'all go through y'all's process while you're in the relationship to get to another. Oftentimes, when men get hit, they get hit at the time. Like, we don't get a chance to be over it and done with it. Because for us, as long as we're still in the fucking relationship, we're still in the relationship. We may not like your ass right now, but we're still in it. You know what I'm saying? So when it's done and you get hit, we don't get that time to make that adjustment, on top of the factor that we don't get the same dating opportunities as often with other women as women do with men. Like, Kate, right now, you can be infatuated with whoever you want, and like you said, you can cry, eat your tub of ice cream, go out to the club tomorrow, and you're gonna get you some free drinks, talk you up about it, you know what I'm saying, have a man talk you up and get a new phone number within the same 7 days that you broke up. For most men, it'll be a month or 6. So yeah, that's like men.
Yeah, no, that shit took me like 9 months to get over. Yep.
and you know, it's just our processes is completely different from you guys. The thing that really caught me when Dutan, you said women will be checked out for months and still be in the
dead ass.
I am one of those women.
Dead ass, bro. Listen, I got the secrets up here. You know what I'm saying? That shit.
And I think it's more so personally for me, it's because I know that I'm checked out, but I'm trying to do everything that I possibly can to see if it's going to continue to work. I have this thing where it's like I go back and forth, and it's like, this ain't working. But it could work. We could just continue. We can continue. And then there's times I'm just like, bitch, why are you doing this to yourself? You're doing this not only hurting yourself, but you're hurting him too. Like, you're hurting this whole situation. So there is times that I definitely have done that before, because I don't want to hurt my partner's feelings, because for some reason I just be trying not to hurt everybody's feelings, but I'd be like, fuck them people, because they don't really be caring about my feelings at times. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
And it's not a slight to women at all, by the way, for the right. I mean, I'm saying I ain't coming for women about that comment, but
no, not at all. It's just I feel like with that, it's for me, it's like I'm just trying to be like, do you really want to do this? Like, it's more so of like, are you sure you truly want to do this? I could take breaks. Breaks don't do anything for me. I need to have a complete cutoff. I need to have a complete cutoff. Breaks are nothing to me.
I never understood breaks. I mean, listen,
me neither.
Like, listen, if you need a break, just call it a breakup. Like, breaks are weird to me.
Breaks are mad weird. The relationship that I was in, that we were together for about 3.5 years, I literally wanted to settle down with this man. I wanted to settle down and have kids and get a house and all of that. But it was to the point that it was like those months, I was just like, I'm tired. I'm tired. And I'm pouring myself into him, and he's just not, it's not working. And when I was just, there was a point that I literally just had to cut it off, because I was just like, I can't do this. Like, I'm exhausted. I love you, but it's just too much. I can't try to balance myself and then try to balance you at the same time, because I can't. I'm losing myself within you. You know what I mean? But like, for him, he thought it was a break. No, I do not do breaks.
Yeah, because like, men don't get that same thing. So like, for us, like, you, like I said, you probably checked out long before, like, whatever he was doing. Like, maybe it'll work. I don't think that. Why do I feel like this? I don't like feeling like this. This is too much. But you'll continue to do this for a while. But then when you get to the point where you say the words breakup, you have come to a point where you're already done. And it can be a problem in the relationship, but for men, some of them will try to fix it, sure. But for the men who don't, they don't see that. Like, if they don't know about it even, when it hits them, this hasn't been a thing for them where it's like, well, why am I doing this? Like, we don't go through that same train. Like, we just perceive it differently. We're still in this relationship. We're still good. We think you're going to hold to that. You're not going to cheat. You're not going to step out and look for somebody else to come sweep you out. So when you decide to leave, everything you went through the last 3 months hits us all at once.
Mm-hmm.
So for us, and that's not even just like my opinion. They've done studies on this. Statistically speaking, men will stay single 2 to 3 times longer than women will after a breakup. Women will go from about 6 months to a year. Men will go from about 6 months up to 3 years. And that's on average. Some men don't date again. Some men do 5+. But men will stay single from anywhere of 6 months to about 3 years after a serious relationship. They deal with it on a much heavier burden for some reason. And I mean, I ain't a psychiatrist. I don't fucking know per se, but we definitely deal with it a lot heavier. But I think it is a combination of what Killam said, and like I said, the lack of time when it happens. But yeah, it's one of those weird things. But it also comes back, and like I said, men don't get to really show emotion like that. And I really wish the world hasn't gone the direction that it had gone in, like this weird devaluation of men. Because again, we have women out there who think like UK, and they're on TikTok, they're on Instagram, they're doing men's right activism and all kinds of shit. Like they're out there, but they're such small pockets, and they're met with such hate when they are out there.
Yeah, you guys can suck a dick.
They just don't get the spread.
I mean,
report videos and not like it and all kinds of shit. It's crazy.
It's just like, bro, just everyone, humans, we have emotions, bro. Like this whole ick thing and him being sassy and this, that, and the third. It's like my brain hurts.
it's fucking tiresome, bro. It's so tiresome.
My brain hurts, and it's like when I do find men, because I feel like I've always been like this. I've just been more bonded with males. And this is where the mom, I literally just I love her, I do, but it's just I have mommy issues. She's always just well, are you fucking them? I was like, no. Damn. I just have more of a mommy I just have more of a bond with guys just because they're more laid back and chilled, and it's not really dramified. Not saying that men are not dramified. Men are dramified.
We understand. Listen, women, y'all do some terrible shit to other women. Y'all are crazy.
Oh yeah,
y'all are crazy to each other.
Majority of women have a petty bone than men do. Put it like that.
Yes,
bro, it's so wild because you would see it you see it all the time. It's all this rah go women. Y'all, generally speaking, y'all will glorify the worst shit of women and then turn right around and bash the shit out that same woman for doing it. I don't understand that logic.
I don't get it either. I don't get it. Sometimes I look down and be like, why do I have a vagina? Because some of these females, I don't.
It's the way you say that 2 times, and the first person that came to my head when you said that shit, what's her name? Suki Hana?
Yeah.
That shit. Oh, Lord have mercy. And Sexy Red. God damn, them two. I mean, they good looking women. I see what they trying to do. I see what they doing, but at the same time, the way they going about it, I'm just like, bro, y'all need to stop. Stop. Same way with what's his name? NL Chopper and what's that nigga name?
NBA what?
Yeah, NBA young boy. Yeah, them niggas. I'm like, bro. Y'all need to chill the fuck out.
Even Blueface. I'm just like,
definitely Blueface. Oh my.
I was like, this is what this is what you guys. This is what you want. This is your kings. This is your kings.
This your king?
This is so. I was listening on something on the Breakfast Club, and they had what's her name, Sherry, Shit, what's her last name? She was on The View. She's a comedian too, but Charlemagne was bringing up the fact about Sexy Red and Sukihana. I sound so old, like trying to pronounce their names, bro. I sound like my grandma, but love you, grandma. But she was like, "Yeah, I've listened to that song. You know, she said my pussy pink and my booty hole brown. Girl, yeah, what color your booty?" Ain't no man trying to care about what your booty color of your booty hole is.
And this is the shit we glorify, bro. Like this is, and it's so weird.
Right.
Like,
right. And she was saying, she was like, men now, and I shouldn't say men, but the
I mean, you can
generation
generalize,
of,
go for it.
Yeah, the men that like that, the ratchetness. Listen,
Right,
I
right.
feel a little ratchet too, but she was saying like, if you want a female that literally is like this, you are gonna have to come to the conclusion that if you're having a stroke, she's not gonna know what to do. She's not gonna know what to do. We'll probably like shake that ass, pop that pussy a little bit, try to, you know, put her pussy in your mouth and whatever, try to like, you know, help you out. But she's not gonna know what she needs to do if you're having a stroke. She's not gonna know the symptoms and the signs.
Right.
When you're having
She's
a
there
stroke.
to be a bad bitch. She is not there to be your woman. Like it's...
Exactly. So, and that, you know, if y'all ever heard that, like the little interview that her and Nicki Minaj had, where Sexy Red was like, Nicki was like, you know, that line goes in, and she's like, so when you said booty hole brown, she's like, you know, not everyone's booty hole brown. She's like, Sexy Red was like, huh? She's like, I thought everyone's booty hole was brown. Now listen.
See?
Yeah.
See what I mean?
See?
When some of these men glorify
Ratchetry.
just ratchetry. And you know, you can have a classy ass woman and she can be a little spicy, and still know what to do if you're sick. And still know what to do when you get into a car accident. And still know what to do when you're having a stroke. Like there's a lot of people that are literally just interested in more of the physical aspect and what you're doing than the mental. And it's like, we're birthing these kids, and some of these kids are dumb as fuck.
Killums, I want to say something, but I see you got something right on the tip of your tongue.
I got three things to say. One, I know somebody. I don't know why I did.
Oh yeah,
like that.
we do.
But we definitely got women, especially in the industry, who
do.
would definitely do what you said. And the first person that came to my head was her, because she's not glorified at all. Because she's like, bro. First off, her is fine as hell. She has the look, and she's amazing. And she talk about like, she's more about breakups and shit like that. But still, she'll know how to take care of you though.
She's like the Lauryn Hill of our. Well,
I wouldn't put her. I don't want.
She's pretty much.
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
she's
yeah.
right there.
Yeah,
she
ain't up there, but she there.
She ain't Lauryn Hill, but you know what I'm saying. She on
just
the
like
right path, you know what I'm
just
saying?
like what's her name? Chloe. I think it's Chloe. Hell, she's out Beyonce of our time. Even though Beyonce's still alive and kicking. Hell, you see what the fuck?
She right.
Yeah.
She right there.
But second thing. God, Lee, what happened to women? Is there any women lyrical rappers? Is that a thing with your women? Because I haven't heard any.
They're there.
I need to find some.
They're there.
The majority of them stopped in the 90s, and they're more underground now than anything.
Yeah.
Like I think the newest, I wouldn't even. She's not even a rapper. She's more of a singer. Like, but yeah, like more of the lyrical rappers.
Yeah.
That don't just sing like R&B, not singers. More of the lyrical rappers stopped with the era of like Lauryn Hill and shit. Most of them died out about there.
Damn, that's who I want to hear. I want to hear some women lyrical rappers. That's what I want to hear.
But that's the thing.
Society doesn't want that.
The society
Yeah.
don't want to. Fuck society. I
And
want
to
it.
listen,
They
and
don't
to
want
add
to.
on to that, it's mostly for us. It's mostly in our community, and
Mhm.
like what makes it so much worse is for the men who don't glorify the ratchetry. Listen, if you want to be ratchet, cool, that's fine. My thing is this: it's the same like attitude I have on women who want to go out and work. That's fine if that's what you want to do. If you want to go out and get your bag or whatever, but you gotta take what comes with that.
Mhm.
You have to take what comes with those decisions that you make, and especially in our community, it's a problem. Like for me, as an example, if people saw my dating history like from an outside view, like on paper, they would just assume, especially the internet would just assume I didn't like black women. That's a lie. It's an utter fucking lie. It's just that I don't want with what I run into most of the time. And honestly, they don't want me because I'm not the dude. Listen, I grew up in a hood area, yes, but there's a reason I don't do that shit anymore. There's a reason that I step away from that shit. I am not the dude who's gonna fight a nigga over a block that I don't own. I'm not the dude who gonna run around with a fucking gat talking about selling drugs and all this other bullshit. I'm not that dude. I'm not gonna try to play thug for you because I ain't dying for your ass. That's first of all.
Damn, you ain't gonna die for me, daddy.
That shit, like I ain't dying for you, bro. Like you dead that shit now.
Look,
That's not happening.
I die for you in a certain circumstance, but other than that, if it's like drug and gun related, no, I'm not. No, if it's like me pushing you out of a way of a car, that's different.
Right, that's a different type of
That's
dying. I
different.
ain't dying for you over no thug shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's not happening. And in my line of especially like dating, to top off everything else, when you don't glorify the ratchetry, it's self-hate. You hate yourself. Yo mama black. Like you don't like your own people. You
I
a
hate
traitor.
people like
you
that.
a Uncle Tom.
Oh my
Like,
God,
and
I
it's
hate
met
people like
with
that.
so much shit. And I'm like, hey, why would I chase this, bro? Like, why would I chase this?
It's giving Hotep energy.
Yeah, bro. And that's another one. It's giving, and you already know some fuckery is coming right after that.
It's giving.
Like, bro.
But the other thing that I want to talk about
Like-
is I get what we're talking about right now, but we still got to get on the fact that
Brandy's still doing it. Erica Badu's still doing it too.
Really? Are they still making music?
They're still making
They're
music.
still making music.
Brandy just
Shit.
put out some. I was like, oh,
Yeah, Brand. Unfortunately, Aaliyah was taken from us way too soon.
Way too goddamn soon. In my opinion, correct me if I'm wrong, but in my opinion, she probably be bigger than damn Beyonce. I'm just
100%. 100%.
yeah, she definitely would have.
You hear the theory about that?
saying.
Like,
Look, I was just thinking about that. Yeah, I heard the theory.
You heard the theory about that when they said she was assassinated to keep her from climbing over Beyonce?
Uh-huh.
Have y'all not heard that? So, of course, everyone knows the story behind Aaliyah, which was she put too much of her studio or set luggage on the plane. They warned her not to. Of course, no one was there, so we don't really fuck. But what the theory behind that is they were two stars rising up. Beyonce had just broken away from what Destiny's Child,
Destiny Child,
yeah. And Aaliyah was also on the scene, but she was always solo, and she was hitting the R&B scene fucking hard. And I promise, listen, I tell you what, Aaliyah definitely was like, look, that was like my like kid crush, like, bruh. Like, Aaliyah was the kid crush, bro. I'm telling you, like, that's really not a stupid question, Raptor, because
No,
you're
it's
only like
not.
23. Like,
Yeah.
she died a while ago.
I think
was,
she
like, a
died
90s
like a year before I was born, like 94.
Yeah, somewhere around there,
Mhm.
somewhere
Yeah.
around there. She died a long time ago. So Google some of her songs. But she was on race on par with Beyonce in terms of fame. So the theory is they got rid of her because Beyonce was apparently more willing to do whatever it took to be in Hollywood rather than being along with the black artists, which at the time was like R. Kelly and whoever else before he got into his bullshit.
Got you right there. There's one song that you might have heard from her. Rock the Boat. Is that the name of the song?
Oh yeah, Rock the Boat.
Rock the Boat.
More Than a Lover.
More than a million.
Yeah. What was the one that they?
was popular?
The movie that they did with the
Romeo
movie she
Must
did with
Die?
Yeah, Romeo Must Die. What was the song that they featured in that one?
Shit, I don't know. I ain't seen that
Pick it
movie.
up
How
and
many?
start and try again. Can dust it
Yeah.
up and try
Try
again.
it. Yeah, that one.
If you
Yeah,
first you don't succeed.
Yeah, that's
that one. Yeah, that was one of her like big songs.
I love that song.
But she, boy, god damn it, she was still
Bro,
alive.
I'm
God
telling you, bro.
damn.
That woman was
So fine.
crazy.
She
And
didn't miss. She did not
And she was working with one of the most popular female artists at that time, which was Missy Elliott and Timbaland.
Oh,
Queen of the
yeah.
Damned, yep, she was in Queen of the
That's
Damned,
where
yep.
that's where some of her beats and choreography came from. Missy Elliott and Timbaland. She would have been on top.
Her
Easily.
team was solid.
Easy. She had the A team on the way up. She had the A team on the way up, bro. She would have definitely been bigger.
Missy Elliott's still doing her thing too, but hers is.
She was definitely unstoppable.
It's just a lot of those ones. They're just like you're not hearing a lot from them. Like they're making music. It's just it's not
getting pushed.
It's not getting pushed, and it's like Missy Elliott is still making music, y'all. Like she's still here. She's still
crazy.
here.
I wish I'd have known that because I haven't really heard anything from. Yeah, I didn't know. Man, Missy was the shit. What did you, man?
Come on.
To me, like I'll ride down the road today.
Oh, yeah,
That's
that's
my
right.
window. I can't stand the rain. Like bro.
Nah, who I need to come back and start rapping again is Queen Latifah. Boy.
Yeah,
that would be that would have been legit too. Yeah.
Oh, Selena. I love Selena.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Selena was going too. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's also.
Hi, would have been more popular than damn J-Lo.
Facts.
Oh, that's crazy.
She would have been way bigger than J-Lo.
Hold on.
Chill out, okay? Now you coming up with a theory. Wait a minute.
because J-Lo played Selena, so I'm just saying.
Oh, wait a minute.
Ooh.
Hold on.
Because J-Lo was still, they were right there too. Wait, were they the same?
Hear me out. Listen,
were they the same age?
I think so.
Roughly.
Yeah.
Roughly,
so I'm just saying.
It wouldn't fit.
J-Lo just came out of nowhere after Selena, I'm just saying.
Listen, it would fit. You know that they have these weird theories and like conspiracies about like Hollywood and the shit that you gotta do that's Illuminati related. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I could see that if that is true, because I don't really know, but like I see enough things where there's a lot of dark shit.
Look, Raptor, that's what they want us to believe. That's what they want us to believe.
But now we even just thought, even when we were just talking about Aaliyah and Beyonce,
right? Because it was a plane. It was a plane crash.
Again, there's still money being involved.
I would say something.
Money involved.
There's money involved in any type of these murders.
I don't want to step on the toes that is the Me Too movement. But there is something that I realized.
I want to hear it. I'm awfully uncomfortable. Let's go. I mean, let the other two. I want to hear it.
No, go ahead.
Even though, all right, so we all know that what's his face? Who's Little Bill again? God damn it,
Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby, right?
Yeah.
Bill Cosby got hit with all that shit. When how old is that man? He's
50, 60, some shit.
70.
You know what I'm saying?
I thought he was in the 70s, but yeah.
He is now, but I'm saying at the time that the shit that went down that Zion's talking about, he was like
60.
He had to be 60 because that was like some.
Yeah, I was like, what's this old man gonna do? But continue.
Right.
They hit him with that shit, but guess what he was doing at the time before he got hit?
What?
He was trying to purchase ABC.
Oh, you're right. No, I forgot about that.
And guess who owns ABC?
Disney, right?
Exactly.
Yep.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
And
ain't no way.
Disney is mad.
Nigga, that's Illuminated. That's Illuminati headquarters. Who are you talking about?
Bro, Disney fits right under BlackRock. Fuck you mean.
Ooh.
I listen, look, if I disappear in a month, y'all know Disney fits right under BlackRock. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. That, bro, out of two most evil corporations, first is BlackRock, always, first and forever. Disney's right under that, in my personal opinion.
If they say that I killed myself, you already know what it was.
Right. Oh yeah, let that be known. I want you to understand something. Like, if I ever disappear, it was never a suicide. I don't give a fuck what evidence they put out there. It was never a suicide.
Never.
It was never a suicide, bro.
Never.
Like, just because I'm going through hard times and my mental kind of woo, but nope.
I mean,
I don't care that I can't see the future. I'm telling you right now, it was never a suicide. That shit's wild. Yo, I forgot he was trying to buy that company before he.
Mhm.
Yeah. Because they did the same thing to MJ. Don't get me wrong, they did the same shit to MJ.
They sure did.
They did the exact same shit to MJ. MJ was talking about how he wanted to come out about the music industry and a few things he wanted to do before he went on tour. Next thing you know, that my nigga was comatose for like 6 months before he died.
Listen,
Randomly.
and they were doing that shit to Prince too, baby. Don't come on.
I forgot what conversation we were gonna go to before we started this. Killam's had something he wanted to ask about, and we went on a whole different tangent.
Oh no, you good. I still remember it. It's I was saying like how Boo was talking about how women and stuff was like breaking us, like, you know, saying things about us men and stuff like that. But same thing, us men gotta uplift us ourselves too, because if nobody have our back, we at least gotta have our own back from time to time. Like you gotta.
That's very true.
Like just like stop being scared to go to your homie when that girl break your heart. Stop that. If your homie don't want to listen, then he ain't your real friend. I'm just saying.
You know,
I'm just being honest.
I'll that facts.
Because it's the way. Think about it. It's the way women will go to their girlfriends with their situations, but they you won't go to your niggas about it. Come on now.
Yeah, because I literally was asking. I'm like,
the eye roll, bro.
because I was like, hold on. I was really asking, like, so did you tell your friends that we're not together? No. You didn't even tell your guy friends? Like, you didn't, like, talk to them? No, we don't really talk about, we don't even talk to each other like that, about stuff like that.
Suffer in silence.
Why? Well, it's just, I mean, we don't really bring out that part of our friendship because it's nothing we really need to discuss.
Yeah.
So you're friends, and you have been friends since kindergarten.
Yes.
You talk about everything around the sun.
Yes.
But when you're heartbroken, you don't want to talk to your friends about it.
Absolutely not. It's a weird mentality, but yes.
The math does not math for me.
That goes back. Go ahead.
No, I'm just because I'm just like you have these friends that you've been friends with for forever. And if you're in a rut or if you're in an accident, these are the people that you call. If you're in the hospital, aside from your parents, these are the people that are probably on your emergency contact, but you don't want to speak to them about girl that broke your heart that you were so deeply in love with, and now you're just shattered into 1,000 pieces.
It's that weird stoicism thing where it's like, yeah, they're your friends for years, but again, even amongst other men, it's one of those suck it up and keep pushing, man. And sometimes, like, it's a good thing to have friends who will pick you up like that. It's always good to have those friends. So there's nothing wrong with your guy friends that do that for you, for all the fellas out there. But it's the other part that we don't get. Like, the other guys don't necessarily. It's a sign of like weakness and overly emotional if you call your friends for months at a time crying about a girl or sad about a girl. Like, they'll worry about you if you're depressed, and it's getting better now. A lot more men are doing it, but again, it's always met with condescension in terms of like viewing it socially, where it's sassy, it's weak to cry to your friends, because sometimes you don't want to hear suck it up and push on. Sometimes you need to let that shit out. And for those men who go through that, we don't really have anyone else to turn to, even our other friends, because they're going to tell you what they've been taught, which I would argue generally across the board was suck it up, push on. See you at the gym, bro. That's essentially how most men were taught to handle shit. So it's not even so much that they can't or that they won't go to their friends. It's just that they can't, because they're not going to give them much of a different answer other than what they already know is coming.
See, I'm the nigga that'll be like, all right, what we gonna do about it?
Right. Which even that would be better. Even that would be better than just, yo, man, suck it up, push forward, you got this. I mean, and it's cool because we try to be there for like our fellow brothers. Like, yo, man, when in saying that, that's the best emotional response that most men have, because that's also kind of all that they fucking know. Yeah, like condescension is normally what you're met with online. And like, if you see videos of them doing, again, this kind of mentality, while we would like to see it, it's oftentimes shot down. it's ridicule. It's met with condescension. It's not something that's welcomed yet in the society for men as a whole. At least not in vast majority.
Mm-hmm.
That's so heartbreaking to me.
Yeah, it sucks, but like I said, it starts with us. We gotta take it one step at a time. TUS podcast is gonna change the world. Best believe that.
Facts. We on it. We doing it. I'm
gonna
down for
let
this.
you say it with your chest and don't ever do that face again, sir.
What do you mean? What face?
You said that like, okay.
No, it was that nigga, I'm serious type shit. Like, the TUS podcast is gonna change the fucking world.
There you go. It's like you heard the woman. Say it with your chest. You know what I'm saying?
With your damn chest.
Like it would be nice as a society to where men just didn't get shit upon. And again, we've been talking about men's issues for a while in this podcast today. I don't mean that to demean any issue that women actually go through, but at the same time, like there has to be a conversation that men can have, or we can have about men that
safe
doesn't
space.
Right? Yeah, we gotta have a space where we can talk about it, and not go, well, what about women? You know, so it's not that. Listen, the ladies out there who happen to hear this, I get it. There are some fucked up men out there. Y'all go through some shit, and we sorry. We sorry. We understand that. But
give you hugs.
Yeah, listen. Go find you somebody that'll love up on you and watch Netflix.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know.
Yeah.
Without the chill all the time necessarily, but still, you know what I'm saying? Somebody you can cuddle up on. Like, you know what I'm saying? For now, like, you know what I'm saying? We got to acknowledge that men also go through shit in a different way. It's not worse, it's different. And that has to be acknowledged and done something about too. So,
and don't go to that friend and the only advice they can give you, like, even if it's a woman, if you go to her and the only thing she can say is, you want some head? Don't go there. Don't do that. I mean, that's fine and dandy, but that's better for when you're a little bit better in the head. But
hey, bro,
if you want a woman's touch, you need to go to that friend that's going to actually sit down and talk to you. And then after that conversation, then hit up that friend that'd be like, you want some head? That's how that shit works. There's steps to this shit.
I'm sure it will be fire. Yeah, there's levels. I'm sure it'll be fire and all, but it's duct tape. It's duct tape over it, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a hot fix.
Yeah.
It's definitely a hot fix.
I ain't gonna lie. I've done that before. I've gotten broken up with, and then got some head. It was very awkward.
Unless you got that friend that be like, that sit down and talk to you, be like, yeah, you know, this shit goes to blah 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 blah. We're gonna do this and that and the third, and then later on in the night, you want some head? Like, yes, ma'am. The shit.
Also, listen, I gotta ask you, Killums, where are you finding these friends that's just offering complimentary head to her?
I'm saying,
I'm asking for scientific reasons. You know what I'm saying? Like, where are these complimentary head giving friends?
Complimentary head giving is wild to me. Complimentary heads.
I can't disclose that information, sir.
I need to know where I can check in at the Continental BJ.
Not him giving the men in
Continental BJ. That's fucking crazy.
Not him giving the men in black.
That's crazy. What's crazy is legit. I have some people on speed dial to where I can ask it, like, if they want to, but I choose not to because one, I respect them. Two, I'm in my selfish phase, so I don't want to do that.
I know that's right.
But I have people on speed dial if I need that fix.
Listen, I've had a few of those, but those are few and far in between. You know what I'm saying? Those don't typically last forever. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, I need some long-term friends that would be okay with these particular
complimentary heads.
Yeah, with these complimentary.
Who's married?
Who's married?
That show ain't married. Not no more. That was some years ago. 2019.
I'm married to the Lord Jesus Christ.
Look, hold on.
Right on out of here.
Look, I'm married to anime. Anime and this damn PC. That's what I'm married to.
What?
Oh, do you mean like, how would you respond to a friend saying that they wanted to like off themselves?
Oh, okay. Got you.
Somebody.
So
I mean,
because you were friends. Oh.
So
yeah.
Man, never mind. I'm trying to put a ring on it. Ain't gonna cap. If you willing to live your life, cousin B, look.
Listen, I would say be there for that friend as much as you can for what they need, as long as it doesn't hurt them. I've lost
Oh,
friends
not
to
to
suicide.
end it. Okay.
Yeah, I've lost friends to suicide, but I would say regularly check up on them. Like, there's somebody typically when people think like that, there is either someone or someone's that they don't think cares about them. They either think a certain person doesn't care that they want to care, or they think that nobody cares. And then oftentimes it's a nobody cares about me kind of relationship. I won't say anchor yourself to that person because that can be a burden on you, sure, but let that person know the best way that you can that you need them to stay alive. You want them to be alive. You want them to be there. You have to let them know that someone cares. You know what I'm saying? Like, them leaving hurts. That even if it's not you, whoever it is, them leaving hurts, and they have to be able to see that. Also, maybe see if you can get them some sort of help, if you can. But in terms of what you can do, that specifically will go a long way for the most part, if we're talking generally speaking. I was saying, ain't nobody want to add on to that? It's gonna let me.
I didn't have you said it all. It ain't much I can say. To be honest, I don't know.
I was just thinking it back on. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, as a person that has attempted not once but twice in my life early on.
Glad you're still here.
I appreciate that.
Same.
I had those friends. Like, I've even had friends that would, like, I had one that literally was like a couple blocks. Like, he like had his mom come to the house and just was like, I'm gonna stay with you. Like, I need you to be okay. So like he stayed with me, and like he let my dad know, because obviously he was scared shitless, but like he stayed with me for like a whole week to just make sure that I was good and I was okay. And you know, I went and got some help, and you know, there was just they just need to know that someone's there, like that someone's genuinely there. You don't need to put a bird, like you don't need to have that extra baggage on you, but just knowing that you're there for them, like you're genuinely there, it makes it a little bit easier. Like, there was times that I would wake up and he would be like, where are you going? I'm like, I'm just gonna pee, bro. Like, I'm fine. He's like, you need me to go to the bathroom? I'm like, bro, I'm going to
outside
go
the door,
pee,
huh?
bro. I'm gonna
You
go
need me to knock
pee.
3 times
I'm
when you're done?
okay. Like,
Yeah.
and like, you know, he'll throw in his like little jokes and stuff just to make me feel a little better. But you know, when it comes to suicide, I've lost quite a few friends with suicide. I almost lost someone that almost did die in front of me, but we were able to get him situated in the help that he needed. But I've learned that you just gotta be there. You just gotta be there. And sometimes it's just like listening. All they need is just you to listen.
I'm a great listener.
Big part.
That is an important lesson to learn. Sometimes listening, it's going to be really hard for me to say this because I'm definitely a problem solver, but it is a lesson that had to be learned. Sometimes just listening is a big game changer.
Yeah, not everything needs to be like explained. Everything don't need to be like, you know, everything ain't gonna happen overnight. You can't just say certain things and you just assume that everything's gonna be all right then and there. Like, no, it's a process. So just you sitting there listening and not actually trying to explain something or give them advice on something that they are going through, just sitting there, being there with them. Hell, give them a big ass hug. Like, put some feeling to it. Squeeze them a little bit. You know, just embrace them. Let them know that you're there. Put your heart next to their heart. If they tall, you better climb that motherfucker. You better put their heart to their heart. Goddamn, you
just talking to them.
So let your feet dangle. It's all right.
Yeah.
It's okay. But yeah, just listening. Listening is a huge part.
But
or even like asking him, like, what do you need? Like, what do you need? And if even if they can't say they don't know, just like the slightest touch, because like a touch is more, you know, like a hug is it helps comfort people. Some people just don't like hugs, and it gives them even more anxiety. But even like touching their hand or just like rubbing their shoulder, just something that's like more of like an intimate but yet calming type of ordeal. But I can't stress enough because I'm the same way.
210. I'm a people solver. I just like solving, not people, but problem solver. I just like solving problems.
I'm a
Same.
people solver.
Same.
So I just like, I need to solve everything.
Look, I got somebody y'all can solve.
Like it's
Anyway,
like it's
Say,
a
hey, yo, send me the
fucking
We'll
game
find it.
or something.
but
I mean, even in that situation, I was just like, I was at my lowest, and I just felt like no one was listening, and I was just like.
and for the people who are problem solvers, I am problem solvers because I'm a problem solver as well. And the best way to do that, and y'all probably will agree with me on that one, on this, if you want to try to actually solve it, you have to actually know that person. Like, not, I wouldn't say to the T, but you gonna have to know, like, it have to be some years behind y'all and actually know them to know what to do to make them happy. Because I have a best friend. I know him. Well, I have two best friends. I know one of them for like 22 years now, and the other one about 10, almost 10 years now. And if one of them came to me and was saying that they was about to get ready, and I know what to do to try to help them out. First off, sit there and listen to whatever issue that they got going on with them, and then try to help them get happy again. So I know what to do exactly. One of them, I'll probably just like either pull up and just sit and talk to him, and just have that like that bonding type deal, because that's how I know it will make him happy. Just seeing me happy will make him happy. So me trying to make him happy, it's like a whole bounce off the wall thing. And the other one, just sit down, play a game with them. Some people are just that simple. It's just sit down and play a game with them, and just talk it out. Let them beat people ass, or let them beat your ass in a fighting game or some shit like that. That's, to be honest, if Shion came to me, that's probably what I'll do. Even though he'll probably whoop my ass on a happy day, but that's besides the point. Just play. I'll probably play like Street Fighter with him and just see what happens. Like, see if his mood change. If that don't work, then we'll figure some shit out.
Play you on the game you good at.
You gonna play me at a boot up Brawlhalla then? There we go.
Hey, you owe me a rematch while we talking about it, bro. You know what I'm saying? You owe me a rematch, motherfucker.
All right, I don't play Smash.
But yeah, like it helps. Matter of fact, Raptor, to add to that, we actually, and I won't call out any names. People who are in the community long enough know we actually have someone who's kind of like that sometimes, and it's taken the wrong way quite often for people who are just coming in from the outside. But that particular person has a lot of shit that goes on, and they talk to me behind the scenes, and I don't talk to them all the time. I don't always get to like be that problem solver or be the person that they can like vent to every single day, but that particular person lets me know about a lot of shit going on, and they share that sometimes even in the clubhouse, and that's a really, I don't want to say practice because they're not an experiment, but that's a really good practice to have on how to deal with people who are like that. And instead of meeting them with negativity or claiming it's attention or like meeting it with a harsh response, sometimes just talk to them and see what's going on back there and see why they feel that way. There's not necessarily much you can do about it, but again, you don't always have to solve the issue, if that helps. So if you have a friend that's like that, take that as an example as to what to do.
You know, you said something. Oh, go ahead, Shion. Go ahead.
I'm here to be with you until the very end. Cap, you fuck up. But other than that, you know, I'm here. I'm here to be here.
No,
I've personally, I've been through the shits. I've been there. I've been like at the very edge. But to be honest, I ain't gonna cap. The only person that kept me around was my little brother. No fact. No lie. My little brother is the whole reason why I'm still here. Because without that little motherfucker, I would have been gone.
Well, I'm glad you're still here, bro.
Yeah, for real. I'm glad you're still here for sure.
But
I ain't. No,
God damn it.
I can't stand him. I can't
Bro.
All right, I'm gonna switch the subject just a smidge.
Hit it.
So with you just said like it's a good practice, like it was good practice for that person to like put it in the it's good practice to actually get with that person put it in the Discord and kind of learn how to deal with it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna flip it, but it's not dealing with depression. Well, I get it why people do it because they sad and they want attention and shit like that. But please stop putting that shit on social media. like Facebook and Twitter. I get what you're doing. I understand, but go to a safer spot to do it. Twitter and Facebook is not it. That's not a safe spot to do that shit at.
That's different. That's a.
That's why I say I'm. That's why I say I'm
Yeah.
switching the subject a little bit.
Yeah. And I'm
What
with
is
you on
it?
that.
What is it called?
Trauma dumping.
No, I mean, yeah, it is called
Yeah.
that, but it's like there's like it's like a fetish that some people like when they do that. Does that? I don't.
I mean, it might be. I don't.
Like
I know what you mean, but I don't remember the
Wait,
name
wait,
for
what
it.
now?
Yeah,
What?
like when people like go on social media and they'll give you this whole like sob story of like what's going on and
Yeah.
how they're feeling like their life is going to end and people don't like them and they just need someone to be heard and they're not being heard, and it's like it gets a rise out of them when people are like looking at it and commenting and be like, oh my god, are you okay, like we're here for you, and they'll like keep going like it's a
Yeah.
whole thing, like they
Mhm.
just, and I didn't know about I was on this app where it's like you just talk to them, there's no like camera or anything, and there was a couple people like, just let you know, this person does this a lot, it's a fetish that they have, they literally just say that they're going to commit suicide and they give this whole story and they just wait for people to just be like, are you okay, here's a hotline, what do you need, and they're like, there's times that people do this and it's actually really real, but there's other times and it's just like they just go to everybody's chat and they put in a whole thing, and I'm like, bro,
See, people like
that's
that.
fucked up.
That's what Killums was talking about, where people just get off on the attention, and like that's something different. Those aren't people that necessarily like. Those aren't necessarily people that.
No,
need help.
I know that. I know.
Oh
that,
yeah, I was speaking in
but
general.
there's
My
like,
bad.
no, you're good, Tutan. I was looking at what he's. I know
What
what that
Luke
is,
said.
but no, they
okay.
made it as like a fetish. Like it is a fetish for them. Like they just.
See,
they
people like that hate me because if I see that shit, I'm
I'll be right back, guys.
okay.
Yeah.
People like that would hate me. Huh?
Go ahead.
Oh, I would say people like that would hate me because it's the way I would go to them. It's like, I understand and I'm sorry that whatever is going on with you, I hope you feel better. But what you gonna do to fix it? What you doing? What steps are you taking? Because if they just doing it just because it's a fetish, they gonna be like, they gonna make all the excuses of why they can't do it. And it's like, yeah, yes, you can. You can if you actually put the work into it. If you actually put the work into it, you can actually accomplish a lot of shit if you do it. But see, now I'm calling you out on your bullshit. It's like, see, now you're just doing it for attention.
You're doing it.
And guess what? And guess what will happen after a few minutes later, after the whole conversation? These motherfuckers ain't shit. See, now I'm in the post because you.
Yep, because you just thought.
But anywho, first off, glad to see you back, Tutan. I'm glad you're doing well.
Glad to be back.
Are now the question is, are you back, or are you? It was just this one time thing for a hot minute.
No, I'm back. I'm back now.
You back? Hey, we got our boy back. Now next week, we're gonna try to get a guest on. I don't know who it is. I'm gonna talk to them and see who they wanna like. As soon as we hit in stream, we'll have a small discussion, just a small like for like 15 minutes. So, because I know Kay, you gotta go to bed.
Nigga.
Just 15 minutes. Just 15,
Nigga.
please. What?
Nigga.
I'm about to choke him.
Oh my god.
The nigga tree.
Oh my god. Anywho.
I'm just kidding.
But yeah, we're gonna talk about that. So next week we're gonna have a guest. I don't know who it is yet, but again, I will post it. I will make the flyer and stuff like that, and so y'all can see who it's gonna be. So keep up with that. Also, I have been working on the Discord. I'm gonna show y'all a little bit of it, but I have been working on the Discord. So we almost. Oh wait, shit, y'all can't see it. Hold on.
Yes, we sure can.
There we go.
You can't see none of that.
We almost there. Got a few more things. I gotta put in a few more bots, tweak some bots, and then we'll have the Discord ready to be
discorded upon.
Yeah.
That transition, by the way, that transition is kind of nice.
Appreciate it. Yeah. I be.
Your Discord is so clean. Mine is so
It
chaotic.
Yeah. Look, I'm trying like, cause I was thinking like, what I'm gonna put in here, but I was like, we don't really need that much for real. We really don't.
Yeah. You know, like my Discord has, like, don't get me wrong, mine isn't necessarily chaotic, but there's a lot of shit to do. But like this thing, it's neat and to the point. I like this. That's really nice.
Yeah, I feel like the only thing I'm gonna add that's probably not like dedicated to the podcast is probably like a selfie channel if anybody want to drop selfies, and a food thing because we talk about food a lot here.
A lot,
so
bro.
we gotta
it's
put that in here. So we will be rolling the Discord out probably next time you see us go live. If not, if I DM y'all, that's probably because we just need some people so figure some shit out. So be on the lookout if I send you a Discord message like, hey, come join the Discord so I can have a different perspective of somebody who's not an admin, you know?
Speaking of Discord, before we dip up out of here, well, this is more for y'all rather than everyone else, but I am going to be trying to watch our group chat in Discord a bit more actively. Not just for my community, but for us as well here in TUS, because I know I was missing a lot and not responding to a lot, but that way I'm a little bit more reliable for the podcast. So
okay, got you.
That's good. Appreciate
it. You're gonna have 4 hours on it, so we should be
good. Facts.
But I think that's about it. The music had turned off already, so you know, yeah. All right, but I appreciate y'all for being here. We're gonna try not to be on a bigger hiatus. Hell, to be honest, that was our damn hiatus for the damn holiday shit. But no, the holiday thing is still on route. So, but yeah, y'all understand, y'all get it. But make sure y'all hit the subscription button, the bell. Comment, share it with your friends, your family, whoever you want to share it to, and let's get this thing. Let's make TUS the biggest shit on planet Earth, so people can take us goddamn seriously. You know, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not a very serious person, but if you take me seriously, I'll be.
Yeah, I can be.
I can be very serious.
All right, Miss Pout. Anywho, we'll catch y'all on the next one. Y'all be safe out here. Peace.
Peace out, y'all.